Well, don't do that. Don't do that.
What software do you use?
I'm on I don't really use no software, bro. I got a MacBook and I'm learning because I used to have the cheap computers. But how can I fix that? How can I fix that? What if I turn the camera like that? Oh, that's perfect, bro. That's perfect. That's perfect. I don't need to be like that. No, that's not perfect. What if we turn it around like this? I told him that second GED we're gonna cook in hand. Sometimes I just didn't know when. Oh, let's do that right there. We're good to go. Testing. Can y'all hear me at home? Can you hear me? I see somebody on here. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let's see what we got here. That's the studio. Okay, yeah. At least say again. Let me pull this door up. All right, y'all. I got an exclusive going on tonight, man. I got one of the big homies in the building, Brother Omar Howard. How you doing this evening, brother?
Man, I'm loving life. Loving life, brother. How about you?
I mean, it's the best day of my life, man. I don't know how I can get no better. Like, God really got to slow down. Lee, can you hear both of us pretty good? I think they can. Lee, let me know something. Can you hear both of us pretty good? We're going to assume. I see the, yep, loud and clear. Okay, bet. All right, so who are you, brother? What's your name?
Who am I? All right, I'm Omar Howard, Dr. Omar Howard, as people call me now, after receiving an honorary doctorate. Originally from Auburn, Alabama.
Auburn, Alabama.
Yeah, originally from Auburn, Alabama, but I moved up here when I was like 9 years old.
Okay, how'd you get from Alabama to Georgia?
Car.
No,
so my mom, I guess she made a decision that she wanted to get away from the life that particular life in Alabama. Dirt roads and hard living.
It could be rural and
very rural back then.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that she wanted a better life.
Yeah.
And so she made a decision to move up here, and then a couple of years later, she moved me up because I was staying with my grandmother for several years, and from her teachings and her love and her care. And so my mom made a decision when I was like 8, 9 years old to move me to up here. Right.
Okay. They say you a little low. Let me see if I can't turn this volume up.
Sometimes I talk low. Maybe it's me speaking. Maybe I need to speak a little louder. Sometimes
What about now? Maybe because the speaker is, mind you, and I do apologize for all this. I'm just trying something new so we can get more interactive. Because he's a seasoned interviewee. And I want to take advantage of that. I want to be able to.
Yeah, because it costs to bring me on.
I know it. 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 I know it.
Yeah, it's not cheap, y'all.
I know it.
Not cheap to bring me on site. So, hey, I'll make sure it's right.
Okay. Okay. So, can you describe life in Alabama as you remember it?
You know, at the time, most kids don't really even know what poverty is or even low income is, right?
Yeah.
I know for a fact that my grandmother, like, she was a hard worker, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She went to college. And my grandfather was he was an electrician by trade, I guess.
Okay.
But he also farmed, but he didn't know how to read, you know. But he worked every day. And I remember staying with, a lot of my relatives, a couple of aunts and uncles staying there, cousins, a lot of our cousins. We all stayed in a little gray house on a dirt road.
Okay.
And what do I remember? Oh my gosh, man, tell you. You don't really, like I said, I didn't really understand what poverty was until one day in elementary, they was touring everybody, right? Everybody's house. So they went around to everybody's house, and kids were cheering for the houses. Man, when they got to mine, oh man, they clowned. The house was like a scary house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bad.
And for the first time in my life, I felt like, wow, that don't feel good.
Yeah.
Right? That don't feel good. So, but you still live, because you're in the place that you're in. I had a loving grandmother, who loved me, and that was, to me, that was riches.
Yeah.
At the moment of my life, I had relatives and stuff around me, so that was fulfilling. So I didn't really understand yet being an only child.
Yeah.
Because I always had my cousins and stuff around me.
What was dad at?
Still a lot of gaps in that story right now. Still trying to figure that stuff out. But my dad was a school jock, high school, college jock.
Football,
basketball. Point guard, star point guard for Auburn University.
What?
Yeah, man. My mom, went out there and flirted with a star point guard. She was a, she was cheerleader and a Miss, Auburn University, Auburn High School, prom, whatever, queen or whatever. And so my mom was like really, whatever she chose to do. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
What she was doing. But doing things that teenagers and young people do, right?
All right.
And so, I just knew of him. I always knew of him. I never knew him.
Yeah.
I just always knew of him.
Okay.
And now there was some moments in my life at that age where I knew it was a void there. I had a few friends that had fathers. And so I want a father too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but my influences was my cousins and my uncles, my uncle and my cousins, you know what I'm saying, my aunts. And so that was always my influence. Was at the time in my life, as fun as it was to be around them, there was a lot of negativity.
So as a child, though, do you remember having a relationship with your father?
Never. I just met my dad like 6 years ago.
Oh man, we got a lot to unfold. So
yeah, so that's a whole other story.
Okay. Yeah. So when y'all moved from Alabama to Atlanta, what part of Atlanta do y'all move to?
My mom moved to College Park first.
Okay, College Park.
And then I came up here for a little bit, and then I went back down and I came back up.
Okay.
So I guess she tested the water a little bit over the summer, and then took me back down, and then I came back up the next year. And the school year started up.
Okay, when you
the following year, so I was like 8 or 9 years old then.
Gotcha.
At the time, so And then we moved to Lithonia.
You moved to Lithonia. This where you
Evans Mill Road.
Evans Mill Road.
Yeah. Stayed in Evans Mill Place with the Stoneview Elementary.
Stoneview Elementary.
Yes.
So describe life in Lithonia going to this particular school.
You know, totally different atmosphere coming from Alabama to here. You know, there was a lot of things different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You really do understand, even though Lithonia is not Atlanta, you do understand that there's a difference when it comes to what we didn't care about in Alabama, they did care about it. Like,
for example,
you know, I got a period. You know, everybody know I had the good hair. That's what I was known for. Omar with the good hair.
Yeah,
I had the big curly locks. So I came up here still with the afro,
the
curly afro, right?
Oh, you was the man then.
I had the big curly afro. You know, somebody actually told me I look like the kid from Soul Man, which that's a story too. When I got in the 6th grade, I got here in the 5th grade and 4th or 5th grade. I can't even remember one of them. But anyway, moved up here and Stoneview was pretty cool. I was breakdancing in, trying to break dance.
Yeah,
having fun with the kids and just having fun. You know, staying at Mill Place, meeting new people. But people did really care about kind of what you had on and what you dressed. So things did change drastically a bit. But what my mother tried to escape from, she also allowed to come right up here with us, and that was my family. So even though my mom, moved up here for me to have that life, she still let my cousin, uncle, everybody move in the house. So it's still 4, 5, 6 people in the house.
Yeah, just in a different city now.
Just in a different city, but the same negative environment.
Right.
My mom just loved her family, and just didn't ever want to say no.
Mm-hmm.
But not knowing at the time of her life that they was bringing a lot of negativity and planting a lot of bad seeds in my life.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, even in my book, when I told people, I seen more violence in my household, in my family, from Alabama to a couple years after I got up here, than I seen on the streets.
Wow.
Drugs, alcohol, just a broken family, a lot of fighting amongst my relatives. I seen more of that in my household than I seen in the community. And so, you didn't know what trauma was, and you didn't know what trauma was at that time. You didn't know about, these things gonna cause some behavior issues or some mental health issues or anything like that. And most of us just kind of swept it up under the rug. Most of our families in those days just swept it up under the rug. But I still had fun because I guess at the time I was enjoying doing the negative stuff with my family, the lying, the stealing, being perverted, all the crazy weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they was teaching. Yeah. They was teaching how to steal, teaching everything. I was learning how to do that when I was 4 or 5 years old. They were teaching me how to steal. 6 years old. Like they was taking me in the game rooms, stealing, breaking into games. Yeah. Yeah, teaching me how to have sex at 4 or 5 years old. Because, the community, drugs around me, alcohol, I'm waking up in the middle of the day. I'm waking up at night, my mom may be at her boyfriend's house and I'm seeing my cousin, my uncle having sex with chicks and stuff like that, waking up, seeing my uncle cousin smoke crack. Yeah. Stuff like that, man, you know what I'm saying? So and then watching, sometimes seeing my uncle and my aunt fight, busting through the door, following my uncle, just brutally beating my aunt. I seen this stuff, man, at a young age, man. And, we don't really realize about when it comes. I don't think my mom understood about at the time of her life to protect her son from this. Yeah. I think my mom knew what she knew today. She definitely would have had them at the house, So
how old was she around about this time?
My mom was like 17 years older than me, 18 years older than me.
And where she was from? She's from Alabama.
She's from Alabama.
Dad was from Alabama as well.
Dad's from Tuskegee, Alabama. Mom's out of Auburn. But my dad, this is a weird story. As we go up a little bit, my dad was actually born in New York. Oh, okay. But moved here. Yeah. Never met his mom.
Oh, man. That's that trauma we pass on.
Oh, yeah. We don't even realize, right? Yeah, so anyway, but he came and he had good, father figure. His father was good. His father, I think he had a good coach that taught him how to, play basketball and actually stayed with the guy for a couple of bit. Yeah. And really showed him something, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I learned all that, man. And, as the years go on, then I end up going to 6th grade. And when I go to 6th grade, my mom moved in with a boyfriend, and of course, you know, um, that was a unique situation, right? Because it was fun, but always continues to bringing that negative stuff, right? Like it was always gambling and drinking. Now they weren't doing no fighting; they just like have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but there's still a lot of drinking and a lot of craziness. And we don't realize at the time things that we're pouring to our kids when some of us making these certain decisions. So I'm just taking all this
everything.
Yeah, I'm
everything.
taking all
It's
because
just
at that
part of your
time
childhood.
it hurt like with my family and stuff, but like when it come my mom's boyfriend, like it was kind of fun because it was just fun. It was just always fun over there. Like the house was like all my friends was coming over there, people gambling. That was crazy, man, but it was fun. It's 7th grade, man, and
7th grade. What school?
At the time when I left Stoneview, I ended up going to Clifton Elementary over off Pantherville, off Clifton Spring Road.
Okay.
We had moved over to the Cato Kensington Apartments.
Oh man, bro, that was my Kensington, not Kensington Station.
Not Kensington Station. Kensington Apartments.
Okay.
That's all Pantherville. And I had like a ball right up by the bridge. And I had a good time with that, man.
Oh, them apartments still rough, bro.
Well, yeah, they call something now, Thorn. Something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that apartment always was interesting, man. I always draw.
Interesting is an interesting word to use.
It always draw a lot. Like we no project there, but it was always fun. It was fun over there when I was over there. Like I had a ball over there. But 6th and 7th grade, I was over there, and I'm starting to develop. I actually had a few friends over there. Like I had a couple friends that we was wild, we was silly, we weren't doing that crazy. It was fun. But I had a couple other friends, man, who like were big brothers and real friends to this day.
Yeah.
People that I still look up, man, and admonish as like big bro, family to me. And I wanted to, in particular, one guy, and two of them really, but one in particular named Boise, man, like this guy was like mine. I cherished that ground that dude walked on that time because he was always positive. He took on that big brother role for real. And he don't even to this day, and I've told him before, like he don't even know what he did for me in my life, man. Like he really like saved me in a mental space, man, because he really took on that, big brother love, man. I always wanted me to do right, always try to tell me to do right, teach me to do. Like I could just remember so many things. Like he was trying to, show me some stuff. Gave me my first polo shirt. Because my mom couldn't afford all that stuff. So a legend is born. He was rocking the polo, right? He was rocking the polo back then.
Yeah.
With the Timberland boots and the jeans. He was killing it, man. So, and I admired that dude, man, with all my heart to this day, man. And, I want to follow that man footsteps. Like he going to high school, and graduated, man, and I think he went to Morehouse, so Clark went to Morehouse. And I was playing that thing out, man. He'd be 3 years in college and I'll be coming in.
Yeah.
I'm looking, that's how I was looking at it, right? So, but I ended up moving when I graduated from 7th grade, and everybody that's in that area know 7th grade graduation, man. We was going to a party. We was going to Sherrod Leonard's party. We was going to Sherrod. Salute Sherrod. What's up with you, bro? We was going to Sherrod party, man, and I got hit by a car on the bridge.
Huh?
Playing around out there and ran in front of a car and flipped me.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. That last day of school, man, we everybody crunk.
Yeah.
7th grade. It's all of us.
So you got hit by a car, bro?
Man, I ran the street. I didn't know I was playing. He was chasing me, and I ran the street. Car flipped me over. I didn't know what was going on, man. When I opened my eyes, I was looking like, what? And everybody was like, so there's just a couple people still on the bridge, like,
yeah. And
I think Boise and somebody else ran down to my mom's house, that was just right down the hill.
Yeah. And
told my mom that I had got hit by a car. My mom ran up there. And I'm just looking because I'm still like lost. I didn't even know what was going on, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just lost, like. And I remember my close friend Eric, he just standing like, and then he was pointing at my leg, and I was like, and I looked down, man, and my leg was split in two pieces. Bones sticking out two sides.
Is that why you still be having surgery now?
No, it's just a bad knee now.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just getting old.
I'm gonna try something different with this.
Yeah,
I just want to see if it'll work like this. Look at God. God wanted that.
Yeah, move that wide way.
Mm-hmm.
Is it charged up?
Yeah, it's let me see, is it charged up? It is charged up. I don't even need that one. Yeah.
We put on pause. It's on pause. Move down around. Pause.
Bro, it's not paused.
Pause on this side.
For real? Let me see. Oh, you know what? It do might have to. Oh. Okay, there we go. No, it's not paused.
Okay.
You can pause. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
So, yeah, man. So, like, and then I made the video, bro.
No, I ain't messed up. I just didn't want to cut.
Information right
yeah, I'm recording twice, and so, but then even with the people that come in live, I don't want that stuff they're showing. At first, I was just gonna try to ride it out, but I don't want to.
Hey, this is real live.
I know this
this
right now, y'all. This right now, y'all.
Raw footage right here, y'all. So, man, like I got hit by this car, man, and man, I'm going to the merger. I'm going to Grady, man. On my graduation, 7th grade, going to the 8th grade, bro. And man, I promise you though, man, like, I get hit by a car. They repaired my leg. All I remember the man said, man, it was a miracle, man, that we was able to save your leg.
Yeah.
It was my left leg. It was a miracle to save my leg. But I tell you, that summer, man, 87, one of the funnest summer I ever had, man. Like, I had a ball.
I just realized how old you was, too, because you said the summer 87.
Yeah, man.
But I was only 10 years old. You was going to junior high school.
I was going to McNair Junior High.
Oh, you went to McNair?
McNair Junior High, 8th grade.
How you get to McNair living in Latonia?
No, so we moved to Decatur.
When you moved to Decatur, where you was living at?
Kensington.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. That's Kensington area?
Yeah, it's Decatur. Yeah, you remember, them zones were different then.
Yeah.
Them zones were real different then, man. Like, they had, you didn't have all these middle schools and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Like, high school back then started 8th grade.
Facts.
I think McNair Junior High and I think Miller Grove probably was the only middle schools it was at one time, right? Because Redan High School started 10th grade. Redan's the only school I think started 10th grade. Until
Miller Grove came.
No, Miller Grove been until Miller Grove High School came. Well, that was way left.
Yeah.
So, but I had a real ball. I had a ball, man. And I recovered real fast, bro.
How fast?
I was walking by the time school started.
Okay.
Like I wasn't on crutches then. Like I was back up move. Because one thing about you with the crutch after about a month.
Yeah.
Man, I was outside. I was
going
to the mall. No, man.
Couldn't sit down.
Man, we was having a ball. I had like 3 or 4 girlfriends through the summer. They would come to see me, and I had a ball, man. Like I had the best time, man. I had some, I had other stories I wouldn't ever tell.
Yeah.
Even with a broke leg, man, it was crazy. But I get to 8th grade, man. My mom and my boyfriend broke up, and so my mom moved back to Alto.
Okay.
Moved to Metalwood. Started my 8th grade year, man.
All right. When you
Latonia High School.
Latonia High School.
Left McNair Junior High and came to Latonia High School, 8th grade.
How was Omar as a student? What kind of student were you?
8th grade, I was A&B. I was
playing any sports.
My intention was to go start playing basketball.
Your intention?
Yeah.
What that mean?
Like I started, playing out there in the park all the time, playing the street.
Yeah.
It's crazy. My mom never really put me in sports and stuff like that.
No little league, nothing. No.
Man, my mom never. I don't know. Either she couldn't afford it or she didn't realize
how important it could have been.
Could have been for my life.
Yeah.
Impact, because I used to go see all my friends play baseball, and basketball, and football, and stuff like that. My mom never really. She never put me in those things like that. So. It's probably one of the things that had an effect in my life, and I didn't realize it at the time.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play basketball.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted to play because I was trying to follow my dad's footsteps, even though I didn't know my dad at the time.
But you knew of him.
Knew of him.
Okay.
I just knew he was a star point guard. That's all I knew. Never seen a picture of him, didn't know how he looked. So anyway, 8th grade, started developing. Embracing the pretty boy look.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That was y'all time too back then.
That was y'all time back then. So I'm getting the whole special ed, looking like special ed. So it's crazy stuff like that. So 8th grade was a ball, man. I had fun 8th grade. I think I graduated onto 9th grade. And that summer going into 9th grade is when my life started turning upside down.
How so?
I seen all my partners and stuff coming in there with,
Cause this the crack era. This when
Major crack era, bro.
it started.
Yeah, man. Lithonia, Blue Street, man. Like everybody I knew down there with, man. Guys coming that thing, man, with 4-finger rings on and the ropes and the Gazelle 942, whatever. I'm talking about the ski with, like, you know, come there with ski with the Kangos, split fly Kangos on, the furry Kangos on. You know, that's how we used to dress.
Yeah.
Starter jackets, feelers on, different color feelers, different color dope, man. Like they fresh as all outdoor, man. Guys, they used to maybe look a little bummish.
Yeah, not no more. Not no more.
Guys looking clean, they fresh, they come to school, they ain't doing no work, they looking good in that mug, right? So, you know, my mom couldn't afford it. So I'm like, ooh. So I didn't really jump into it at the beginning, but then I got offered something. Like, yo, you wanna? So I used to talk to this girl, her brother and them was selling dope.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I think I was at South Care Mall when he first asked me, like, yo, you wanna, you know, he trying to recruit.
Yeah,
he trying to recruit, like, yeah, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? What you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know, man, because at the time, bro, like, man, I still respected my mom. Like,
you don't want to get in trouble.
Man, my mom was wild, man. My mom was, boy, she ain't mind knock your head off.
Yeah.
Well, you know, she'll knock your head off your shoulder, boy. She didn't play that. And so, and my mom, you know, she went with a particular dude down in Alto, you know what I'm saying? So people knew who I was.
Yeah.
They knew her boyfriend. He was no street, you know, like they knew him.
Yeah.
And bro, I remember the first time I tried to sell dope, man. Somebody told him to me, I seen your son down in the trap. And my mom, you know, my mom questioned me. Oh, I said, no, my mom's just down there. They lying.
Yeah.
Right. But the first time I got offered that, I didn't really jump on it. The second time I got offered, I went for it. And I was cool. And that's a great dude, man. Salute that brother, man. Calvin, man. He just got back out of his. Well, now he just get back. I think he just got his pardon or something like that.
Yeah.
But he connected me with the world. But you know what, man? I like his movement, man. Like he let me sell dope after school. You go to school, and then
not the responsible drug.
Yeah, he took me, man. That brother let that man. You know, let me go work, and then took me back home as my shift was over.
Yeah.
He let me stay out too late. You know what I'm saying? So he just getting a brother shot, man. Even the first time I went out and sold, man, I had somebody. The police came over there, came in the trap, and so I threw my dope down, and somebody snatched it up, man. And he came back with it and got it, man. And I didn't get ready to sell none, and he took me home. Like, well, you had a long night, and take you home, and still broke me off. You know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, brother had a good heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but anyway, I started seeing different sides of people because that money we start changing.
Yeah, it changing.
Yeah, now I'm getting interested in the street life.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm, you know, and then, you know, the girls coming on to you, and then now I'm in school, and you know, because I didn't grow up no hard kid and all that stuff. I didn't grow up wild man like that, man. You know, I was typical kid, pretty boy kid. You know, that was, you know, sheltered by his mom, them, and his family. Like, I guess I don't know what was. They didn't teach me how to cook. They didn't teach me how to do that.
Yeah.
I was just a pretty boy.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, you know, the more I started hanging around people, the more I started entertaining different behaviors, you know, and these behaviors, man, start getting me in different situations to the point where, like, I just totally dropped out of school. I'm being just.
Hold on, what grade are you in when
I'm in 9th grade, man. I'm talking about this thing flipping overnight for me.
So you dropped out of school in 9th grade?
Yeah, like the 3rd, 4th.
So what you
4 quarters.
What you doing your day when you're not at school?
Trying to scoop up a girl or trying to go sell some dope.
And they thought you were still in school?
Nah, man. They had threatened to send me to Hamilton. I dropped out. Like, nah, I ain't going. Now I'm at a point where I'm just like, I don't care.
You didn't weigh the options.
I don't care what my mom talking about. I don't care what nobody talking about.
You done got a little size on you too. You had to got a little size on you.
I had no size. I had my head would be.
Yeah.
The whole thing was going on.
Yeah.
Thinking crazy.
Yeah.
And because my mom got to a place where she was like, you're a young man, you got to figure this thing out, man. You know better than this. You know what you're supposed to do. My mom ain't just overly, but I'm still respecting my mom. Yeah. But that 9th, 10th grade, man, like I just started getting worse fights, hanging out, all this other crazy stuff. 10th grade, I ended up meeting, you know, I left Lithonia. I tried to go to reading. I tried to change my life. Yeah. Tried to go to a different school, do something different. I was already selling dope then and stuff. So I'm breaking cars, breaking houses, I'm doing all types.
Yeah, you with all the nonsense.
Yeah, man. But I was making a little bit of money here and there, just enough just to say, I'm selling some.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough to really even make a dent in anything, but
yeah,
had a little jewelry here and there when I was 10th grade, starter jackets.
Yeah,
Just rotating them Jordan ass.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Good.
Yeah,
Silk shirts.
yeah.
I love, Johnny.
Yeah.
Part of Johnny, so we used to run, man, and Sharon Showcase, boy. We lived in Sharon Showcase.
Yeah.
Like you had to be fresh going Sharon Showcase.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. And then I started hanging at Nightlight. And then I started hanging at Foxy Lady. Then I started hanging at Charles Disco.
Yeah.
These are all the dope boys. Now I'm going out to the Atlanta now. I'm seeing all the stuff. And then, the 10th grade year going to Rita, man. Just really not really realizing, man, my life is going in a downward spiral. Spiral, but like not even realizing it. Just
so, where are we when we start to? Because
I'm only 15 years old now.
Okay, you still a juvenile.
Yeah,
you still a juvenile.
And so this is where things start changing.
Okay.
Caught my first robbery charge, 15.
What happened with that robbery?
Man, me and a group of guys just riding around different schools, man, just taking guys' starter jackets, man.
No, you was one of them dudes.
Yeah, it was just fun, I guess.
We used to run from y'all. I couldn't catch me. You couldn't catch me.
Listen, my partner, Wayne, man. Wayne smashed him, but he'll knock him out quick.
Bro, that's crazy because I think about all the dudes. It's a lot of people that lost their lives behind them starter jackets, bro.
Yeah. Not necessarily in Decatur.
In Atlanta.
A couple people.
At that Decatur train station, I know 2 people that lost their life at the Decatur train station.
Now, it was a few people here and there.
Yeah.
But not to an extent the way it would be now.
Man, them folks be going crazy.
If it was major like that now, but like it was easy to get your starter jackets.
It didn't take. Then you know what I realized, bro?
Shoes and everything. Because everybody didn't have Jordans.
You right.
I remember. I tell people all the time when I'm out here speaking to these kids. Like I remember in high school, and you probably count on one hand people who had Jordans.
Yeah. No, for real.
Even all the dope boys wasn't buying Jordans.
Bro.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Because Jordan was popular, but a lot of people just didn't want to pay $200. I mean, back then I think Jordan was $125.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you the highest, the first shoe that hit 200, I think was the Penny Hardaway.
See, I was locked up.
I think the Penny Hardaway was the first shoe to hit 200. I think that I seen.
Yeah.
Back then, because I think Jordan 125, 135 was going into that range.
Yeah.
But then we used to rock Waltz and stuff. Like, I'm dope man Nike now. Like, give me some dope man. Give me some Chucks.
Yeah.
Give me some Stan Smith.
Yeah.
Give me some, those type of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some Alto Adidas or something like that. Like that was the move. You know what I'm saying? Like we rocking those stuff. But like, you got to that dope boy. We Jordache, dope man Nikes. You know what I'm saying? The big belt buckles, the silk shirt, the nylon shirt, the damaged outfit.
Yeah, Payco, 8-ball.
8-ball.
Yeah, you telling your age now.
Oh yeah, but all that stuff straight.
Let me ask you this while we're on this. Have you ever owned a pair of riding boots?
No,
keep it real, bro. Keep it real.
Oh, I would have told you. I would never got that prep. I don't think I ever seen myself getting that prep. That was a different type of prep. Like people laugh and joke about that, man. But
that wasn't no joke.
Have a rock. There's only a handful of guys that actually could rock that, man, and got away with it. I'm talking about the perms in their head and everything. Like,
finger waves.
But no, listen, they got on the Benetton bags. Tritons.
Oh yeah, with Tritons.
Benetton bags with the tennis racket.
With the tennis racket in the back.
Well, listen, man, they was killing it.
Hey man.
Like I look back at that era and I kind of
Carl Canard, yep.
I kind of miss that era because like people really want to dress up. Like and you knew the deal because you knew the preps.
Yeah.
Right? You knew the geeks.
Yep.
You knew the dope boys. Like everybody had their different culture.
Facts.
You can't really tell much now. Everybody
do everything.
Now, but like, the cross colors. You know what I'm saying? Like people rocking that.
Yep.
Like it was crazy, man. But when they're like seeing them girls in the Levi's, the Lees, with the riding boots on. The girl killed the riding boot, but I seen a few guys, man, rocking the riding boots.
Bro, I'm gonna mark me a pair of fake riding boots.
I seen a few guys rocking polo riding boots.
Oh, that's grown man. Actually.
Boy, they would listen. Like that was the real.
Yeah, it was different.
Significant prep. That boy.
Yeah.
But it was a big thing because you didn't. It was cool to be a prep, but you didn't want to be called in certain areas as a prep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Halloween, Six Flags.
Yeah.
You didn't want to be a prep.
See, that's
you didn't want to be there. And everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, you mind you now, we wilding, we doing what we do, but we still get out there and geek it up.
Yeah.
Like we're going to share and showcase and be like,
and go in.
Woo,
Yeah.
like, boy, got on dollar on shirt. Man, I seen gangsters out there yeeting
Yeah,
that thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Throw it all to the floor and yeeting that thing, right? So it was cool back then. Like, you got to fight then. You back at the club next week. Like,
like it wasn't
you
there.
wasn't really ducking and dodging. So,
Yeah.
right? Every blue moon, and it was like a taboo to hear somebody get shot.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody just got killed.
Yeah. It was big news.
It was big news. Now,
yeah. It happened daily.
Like, that was a fun era, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Kilo was killing it back then.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
2 Live Crew was killing it back then.
It was.
But boy, out of all that, you couldn't like a song unless Edward J put it on the mixtape.
Hey, man.
Oh, my God.
A lot of people don't understand that, man. That Edward J, man.
Listen, man. Edward J Edward J slow jam tape with DJ Smurf and DJ.
That was our DJ Khaled, bro. He was our DJ Khaled.
Smurf, man, was like my favorite DJ.
Yeah.
Mr. Collar Paul, he was like my favorite DJ. On the slow jam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that was my favorite. Like everybody like the bedroom booms. Like,
yeah.
I like the slow jam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
That's classic Atlanta.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. And you go with all the DJs, you know what I'm saying? Kizzy Rob. But I just think when I stayed in Kingston, like one of my best friends was bodyguard for Shadi. So I used to like Shadi was like, when Shadi came over, that was like our biggest star.
Yeah. For real, because he the first one to really kind of like went mainstream with
brown Cadillac with the 30s and bowls on that thing, like with the the belts on the back.
Yeah.
Like he got the little black hat on.
Yeah.
Like he grilled out.
Yeah.
Like and I see Shadi all the time now. Like I'm just like, man, I remember like we idolized you. Man.
Yeah.
But then it went up to like, you start seeing people then like Kilo here. I've never seen Kilo in person like that, but Sharon Showcase was crazy. We got to see a lot of stars come through.
Yeah.
People don't understand that.
Yeah.
And a lot of us probably missed. People don't even talk about that. Like I seen Boys and Men before they even really
that's crazy.
Came through there. I remember them being on stage. MC Light.
Yeah.
First time I seen Poison Clan, JT them. That's when I met a little Poison Clan. Like, we seen some stars. First time a lot of us seen strippers. When they used to be girls used to be stripped, they didn't get totally butt naked, but they.
The first time I seen the first time I seen one was at the Omni when 2 Live Crew came with Run DMC and all them people. That's when
was that the Fresh Jam or something like that?
I don't know, but I know that's one of those cell phones. But some kind of way nobody ever got lost.
They used to have real cameras back then.
Yeah.
The big cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So before folk had to have some money. Before cameras.
Yeah.
So that's back then when the porn tape was on the blank tape.
Yeah.
You kind of knew what your parents had that stuff.
Yeah.
Like people knew that stuff, man. Like people got Jet magazine and stole the Beauty of the Week out of there. That's
yeah.
People used to love putting the posters up. Like that's the era we grew up, man. Like we had, I think I fun. Everybody, girls had the bangles and their hair was like, crinkled up. Like that was the move back then, man. Like it was fun, man. Like when you think about it, man, in my era, man, age, man, like a lot of us did a lot of stupid stuff and crazy stuff, man, but we had fun, man. Like, I did anyway, just made a lot of bad decisions, man. But that era there, man, like that's when Freaknik really started hitting. I seen one of the first Freakniks in 1990.
Yeah.
Coming from Shane Paul. Like, I was like, what in the world? But then we had Freaknik, then we had Jack the Rapper.
Oh, yeah. Atlanta was on fire.
That's when you see a lot of stars.
Yeah.
Freaknik just started growing.
Fast.
Locking the city down. A lot of kids came out of there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, but of course, a lot of college students come in, then the street people start coming into it and mixing it.
Yep, it get a little different.
Culture started messing, a lot of things. I'm not saying that wrong with street guys in there, but
it's gonna get weird.
A lot of strange people start getting into that, you know what I'm saying? And so they start really getting out of control. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, 9th grade, 10th grade, I'm there, man. I start dating, young lady. I'm all over the place, really dating all type of girls. Dropped out of school, out of school. Then I decided, me and my girl at the time, we decided we want to have a child.
Okay, so this is a decision. This is a conscious decision you making.
Yeah, I've been locked up. I'm in the streets selling dope and robbing.
Okay, so now are you on any probation? Or
I'm on probation for the rob charge, so they didn't say.
But this is This is juvenile probation.
Juvenile probation. I'm on 15.
So hold on. When you get locked up, you go to Pantherville or you go to the Cat County?
Pantherville was the first juvenile.
Describe that experience if you can remember it.
It's crazy, man. We first get locked up. They locked us up. And we so crunk, man. It's young.
And then all y'all together, how many of y'all was it?
Man, it was like 6 of us.
Okay, so yeah, y'all ain't even.
So we in the car, man. This is no lie, man. We in the car. I don't even think I'm trying to think they even handcuffed us. I don't remember they handcuffed.
Where y'all got caught at?
They caught us in the apartments. We go back home, right? And what's happened was somebody got the tag on them.
Yeah.
And they met us over there, man. Like 5, 6 cars. They get back over there. And
this a starter jacket run or what this is?
Man, it's about 6, 7 star jackets. Man. I think at the time it was on the 4 in the car. No, like 7 star jackets. I swear, about 7 star jackets.
Yeah.
Because we hit like 6 or 7 schools.
Yeah.
And the last high school we went to was Stone Mountain High School.
Bro, that just to even think that y'all had firearms and y'all was rolling, y'all was going to schools.
No, we didn't have firearms then. We were just jumping people. Yeah, we were just taking star jackets.
Hey, man.
We were just jumping on people.
So yeah, so y'all, you got to be punching or knocking something out.
Nah, it wasn't me. Really, I wouldn't do it. I just helping out, whatever that meant.
That's crazy, man. So y'all out here strong arming started. Literally.
Just thinking we have fun. One more part of Lil Wayne. Wayne used to go, he launching off the rip. Hey man, hey, what time's whoop? He just going in their jaw that we snatched everything from the room.
That's crazy.
So we had like 7 star jacket there, about 2 pair of shoes, man, something like that. It was crazy. Dope man, some Jordan, I don't know, it was some dope man or something we had now. So anyway, they locked us, so they put us in the car. Man, it's like 2 or 3 of us in the car. 4. I think all 4 was in the back seat.
Yeah.
And this is no lie, bro. We saw F the police.
Why y'all was in the police?
All the way to the police station.
Wow.
We eat the plate from the underground.
Yeah.
Background. There's a black officer taking us down there too, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know, especially when they got to the part. Black police showing out for the white car. On anyone in blue uniform. Like we thought we was NWA in that thing.
Yeah.
We crawled all the way to the police station.
Mm.
I get in there with the ticket. First thing, you know, I started a racing car.
Yeah.
Man, you just locked me up, man, because I'm black, man. I don't even know why I got that, bro. Dude.
Yeah.
Man, you just locked me up because we black, man. You know what that white man told me?
What?
Man, you robbed somebody. You just robbed somebody, man.
Yeah.
They look like you.
Mm.
Bro, I shut my mouth.
Yeah.
So I feel like
an idiot.
Like a real idiot, bro. For real. I mean, I feel like a real idiot when you said that.
So you on probation, you on juvenile probation.
18-month probation. I got 18-month probation.
18-month probation. And does this change how you're moving? Does it you like, well, I'm on probation now. I ain't with the nonsense.
I got right back in, you know what I'm saying? That was about 30 days. I'm right back in the stupid stuff. So I got that same group of people I'm hanging around.
Yeah, they all on probation too.
Yeah, I'm hanging around them. I'm selling dope, you know. So mom, she pregnant now. She moving with me and my mom.
And you still 15, you 16, you still
16, going on 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was happy to have my first son, man. But I was like, I want to change after that.
Yeah.
I wanted to change, man. Because it reminded me of what I didn't have.
Yeah.
I didn't have a father in my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I need to change, bro.
Yeah.
Now, this is 92 now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm born. She pregnant again, like she was pregnant, you know. Right after she
So you was on the street. You seen your son born. You was on the street.
Yeah, seen.
How was that? Was you at the hospital or did you hear about it?
The hospital, bro.
So you at the hospital.
Man, then we got them beepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got beepers. So I get up there, I see them. Man, I was like, yo, you can't keep living like this, man. Because I'm making money, but I ain't spending as I get. So I ain't really making money. I'm just making money, buy some shoes, clothes.
Yeah.
And I just want to do different, man. I want to do something different in my life, man. And I decided to go back to school, man. Go back to school. I was about a grade and a half behind.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, you know what?
I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna try it out. Make this thing work.
So as a father, that made you want to tighten up. You went back to school.
went back to school, man, and for like 4 or 5 months, man, I did good.
What school you went back to?
High school.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And I actually did good, man.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months. And
Yeah.
I never get here, and the principal say, "Man, this is good. Now, Omar doing good this year. Something
Yeah.
what's going on, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember telling him, like, "Man, I got a son now, man. I got to do different, man."
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a job at McDonald's on Evermere Road. First job.
The McDonald's. Yeah. That
I try to
McDonald's
get
still.
jobs all the time, like, it's crazy. I want to get out the street.
Yeah.
I want to get me a job, and I always want to get a job like a crew because they paid by week. And I think it was a potato chip factory down in Latonia. They used to pay weekly, so a lot of us were trying to get those jobs because we want to get paid weekly.
Yeah.
Right? But you always had to put a week in the hole.
Yep.
And I never forget, man. I got the job made done, man. You talking about happy, bro?
Yeah.
I was so happy, man. Like, man, you thought I'd got a job at Microsoft.
Yeah.
And I remember you had to put 2 weeks in the hole.
Yeah. Oh, you got to put 2 weeks in the hole?
And then you get paid every 2 weeks, so you had to put 2 weeks in the hole.
Okay.
And just wasn't making no money.
Yeah.
Fast enough. Because them diapers and Infamil, she pregnant again.
Oh, that little money gone.
Then,
Hold on, she pregnant again. You got a family. You didn't start a family.
Bro, listen, she was pregnant. Man, 30 days that she had.
Lord have mercy.
Just, I don't know. This stuff's crazy, man. Yeah, it was crazy. See, about a month, something like that. Like, I don't think she had went through 6 weeks yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, bro, I'm depressed as hell, man.
Yeah.
Stressed out.
Are you reaching out to other men, like the cousins?
Didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah. You just thugging it out, trying to figure it out on your own.
For help.
Yeah.
I knew how to ask for an ounce.
Yeah.
Somebody give me an ounce, let me try to flip it.
Yeah.
And I had to start getting back in the streets, man. And then I ended up dropping back out of school.
Yeah.
Now I'm depressed. I'm stressed out, man. I got very abusive.
What you mean?
Man, me and my baby mom fighting all the time.
Yeah. You didn't start putting hands on them.
Putting hands on them, man, because I don't know nobody, really.
But this is something that you seen when your kid, when you was 9 coming from Alabama. This how you think relationships go.
But here's the thing, though, man. I remember telling my grandmother I didn't want to be like my uncle.
Yeah.
See, there's elements in my life, and there's times in my life where I didn't want to be a certain way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like them. I didn't want to be in the streets.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have my kids not have a father in life.
But had you had any of that exposure, though? Have you?
I don't think I would have went this path.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I believe my mother would got me in sports and stuff like that. I don't know if I took this path.
Yeah.
I'd have had something else to look to. And I had started getting better in basketball in high school. Like, I was getting good.
Yeah.
Right? Coach wanted me to play.
Yeah.
That was another turning point in my life. My coach told me I couldn't play, man, because my grades weren't good.
Yeah.
Crushed me, bro. Crushed me. And then, bro, I had totally dropped back out of school, man. So my mom just, Brad told me and my mom not on good terms.
Yeah. But you got one child, now you got one on the way.
Then I had pops another one on the way. Another.
You was on you out here being light skinned.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Just all type of wild stuff, man. We were just wild. Man.
Yeah.
And I'm hanging with some major robbers now.
So you ain't with the old
young guys.
starter jacket crew no more.
I'm hanging with some real robbers. You know what I'm saying? Now the starter jacket crew, one of the starter jacket crew is
they maturing too with the nonsense.
Yeah, and so we end up here. So fast forward a little bit, 93 hit.
Yeah.
Mentally just gone, stressed out.
Yeah. That was a different time in the city too. 1993 in Atlanta.
It was a different time.
Hey man.
We robbed. It was wild. Dope game still like crunk.
Man.
I mean the dope game was crunk. Like everybody,
man.
Like Cutlass, Regal.
Yeah, man.
Like you see all the Cadillacs, you see the 98. Like you see it.
You
see it out here now.
Yeah.
You see the money flowing.
Yeah.
You see it like majorly.
Yeah.
Right? Now, how I got, and I'll get to this, but how I started hanging with robbers, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hanging with some robbers that just known for like putting that thing on even, be some murder charge. It was crazy. Right?
Yeah.
And man, I go back in the streets, man. It's 1993. And I fast forward, man, February 1993, man.
Mm-hmm.
I go to sleep, wake up one day, I'm in the Cad County jail.
Huh?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
How
fast it go?
Things went so quickly.
Yeah.
And I'm charged with 11 felons at the time.
You hold on. You 17?
18.
You 18 now.
18.
You grown now. Ain't no more juvenile.
Ain't no more juvenile. I'm 18, man. I'm sure at the time when I first got locked up, they had me put the murder charge on me. So, because there were 2 different cases here, and that's just a long process. That was just February 3rd. We tried to rob a house, and somebody got killed in the process of robbery.
Yeah.
About 2 days later.
I'm saying you try to rob a dope house or
supposed to be a dope. I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? One of the older guys that we were running with put us on to it.
Because most of the people in your circle, they older than you.
Yeah.
These
so
is
a couple of them.
Yeah.
So I really had 2 groups of people. I had my older group and I had my young group.
And you with the nonsense with both groups though.
Yeah, but my young group, we like
little
brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Old group is the hustle group.
Yeah.
But
they're high power.
Totally misled, right, in that situation. And man, I get locked up, bro. You know, after you go through the grand jury, man, I'm sure 3 counts of wrong, 3 counts of false prison.
Let me ask you this, because I have been in the Cad County and I have had an extended amount of charges, but I ain't never had no murder charge. How does that feel like?
Mind you, the murder charge didn't come up to April.
Oh, so you in there in February and
March. Didn't think the murder.
What charge did you just had?
That's what I was telling you. I had a 3 armed robbery, 3
robbery or armed robbery.
3 counts of armed robbery, 3 counts of false imprisonment, 3 counts of aggravated assault, burglary, carrying a concealed.
Oh my God!
Now, I'm only 18 years old at the time.
Oh my God, bro!
And I'm like,
I just got lightheaded.
Shoot, bro. Look, back then, armed robbery only carried 5 years back then.
Yeah, but you still got. You said kidnapping, not kidnapping, false imprisonment, which is equivalent.
Almost kidnapping, but you only get 20 years false imprisonment back then.
Brother, you hear what you just said? You can only get 20.
Well, back
okay.
Then, you know, you was hoping you was always hoping to get your own robbery drop down and rob it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Is that your mindset? You feel like you?
I don't know, man, because I'm not used to the law back then. So now, when you get in there, you start hearing all the chain gang law.
Yeah, appreciate to get you.
Yeah, because they didn't send me to the maximum part of the county jail. They sent me to the annex part. So now
hold on, you at the old jail?
I'm at the old jail, helicopter.
Yeah.
Across the street used to be another building. They tore it down now. But it used to be a building always to the annex.
I can't.
So.
Because they didn't build that new building until like 95, 94. Okay. But you ain't seen no parts of that.
Ain't seen none of that. Didn't want to see none of that.
Yeah.
Right? But, you get locked up. And of course, I'm seeing a lot of my friends coming down.
You're like, where you been? Where you been?
Armed robberies. Everybody coming in on armed robberies.
Yeah.
Some people coming in on murders. A lot of old school guys. Now you starting to hear all this war stories about prison and jail and all this other crazy stuff. I tell you, my first experience, man, like going in there, man, I was scared as hell. Man. I ain't know what to think. I had been locked up before, man.
Yeah.
But not
like this.
No major stuff like this. And man, they go send me to the annex. So the annex was cool. Like it wasn't no. Like most people annex either gonna get, not that much time, or they gonna get their time or whatever. But then you gotta go to the annex. I mean, you gotta go to that main jail.
Yeah,
I used to call it Thunderdome.
Yeah, I heard about that. Never been. So
April hit, and they had questioned me and my co-defendant about the murder charge, and I was like, man, that's a whole long story. So April 22nd, man, they came, pulled me out the cell, man, packed my stuff up, took me across to the old jail, man, Thunderdome, man.
Yeah.
They were charged with murder, felony murder. So mind you, that's 2 more charges on top of the 11 charges I already got. Now I got 13 felons.
Where's your mind at?
Man, I thought about suicide, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of charges for 18. That's a lot of charges for anybody, bro.
That's a lot of charges for people, man, especially for a murder you didn't do.
Yeah.
And you're trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
And, you're hoping that, in the fantasy world, I was not telling yourself, so I won't go down by the charge.
Yeah.
But somebody had already told.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which they had the story right in the beginning. to this day, I'm still trying to figure out how they made me the trigger man.
Yeah.
It's a crazy story, man. And I'm sitting over there, man, and I'm fighting. What to do.
Yeah.
Because my son, mom bring the kids.
Because now you got 2 sons.
Yeah,
Or there's
possibilities, all some other stuff. So I'm just lost. Because I don't want to be dead, man.
Yeah.
I want to. But it's just the because I'm I got my son and mom, and I still got my other people out here that I'm having a conversation with. I'm calling on 3-way, and you're getting all the I love you, I miss you, and all this other stuff, pregnant and all this. I'm like, oh my God, man. Just a lot, man. It was crazy. I remember when I first went over to the Thunderdome, bro. I'm only about 175 pounds.
Yeah.
Those slide back. It's dark, man. They took me out about 2 o'clock, 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Those slide back, man. This big old dude. Get out the sheets. Man, like a He-Man action film.
This is an open dorm.
It's an open dorm.
Okay.
All the dorms were open.
Okay.
Yeah, all the dorms were open. So these are smaller cells, though, compared to the annex. These are smaller cells. So they sent me over there, man. Man, this big old dude came out the bed, bro. He was the house man. Back then we said house man.
Yeah. I remember house man.
Man, he come up out that thing, man, like a He-Man action figure.
Yeah.
I'm to my ripped up, chest poked out.
Yeah.
He got a do-rag. I'm like, your eyes red. I'm like, man, what in the what was this? Right? I'm looking like about 2:30 now.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, get that beard right there.
Yeah.
Boy, I took one step, I think I was on top of the ball. Because I'm like, man, what in the
Yeah, what this
right,
you
so
didn't go to sleep though.
No,
it's
I
that
was
first
sitting
time.
there looking at everybody.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't believe now I'm charged murder. And these other charges. So I'm just like, I'm looking around, man, ain't got no lawyer. I'm just like, bro, I'm looking around. My mom ain't got no lawyer, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there thinking, what am I gonna do, man? I gotta call my mom and tell them I'm charged with murder. I gotta call my mom and tell them I'm charged with murder. I gotta call a few friends I got to tell them I'm charged with murder.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, murder, bro. Then when I try to call my friend and tell them like, man, before we brought the charge up, they told me who called me.
They on that.
Yeah, well, they like, cause they didn't know that before they told, so they thinking they didn't know who that. Like,
yeah,
they cussing me out like, hey man, y'all be people. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So I'm like lost, man. I'm like, yo, what in the world going on, man? Like my friends betraying me, like my partner told on me.
Yeah.
My mom losing her mind.
Yeah.
She like, babe, you better, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And my son, mom like, what you gonna do? And I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. And I don't know. Now I'm in the dome and I'm looking crazy. Everybody, I'm hearing about. I'm like, man, what type of mess I'm gonna get into now?
Yeah.
And then like, it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Breakfast trade coming.
Yeah.
Now everybody coming about the bed, man. I'm looking at all. I'm like, man,
all kinds of zombies.
Boy, they look like zombies.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
it's coming out there. I'm talking all type of big muscle looking guys, man. I'm like, man, what? And where am I at, man?
Yeah.
But you find your way through though. Thank God, man. You get to know a few people, man. People try to, back then the older guys would pull your card, man. Try to show you how to move around, man. So I always had a good spirit about myself, so people always kind of draw to me, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People always pull me like a big brother, man. Like, always trying to show me how to move and stuff like that. This same dude's house, man, was the first person I got to fight with in county. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I always joke and laugh about that, man, because about a TV, man. That's why I never cared.
That trick ball.
Yeah, trick ball, right?
You hadn't got your weight up too, because when you went in there, he was the big bad wolf, and now you like to challenge him ain't nothing.
No, I ain't want to challenge that dude, man. That dude like He-Man.
So what happened? How y'all get into it?
So at the time I had missed my ankle, so I couldn't go out and play basketball.
Yeah.
So everybody went out the red car. So I'm sitting there, bro. They have like 4 or 5 channels on TV.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm looking at Little House on the Prairie. Delighted.
Yeah.
So he said, hey man, let me check some of the TV right quick. I said, all right. She couldn't pay. I said, let me turn it. I said, no, we're gonna watch it. Said, no, yeah,
that's how I started.
I said, no, I'm already watching it. She said, no, we're gonna watch. I said, You're right, man. You had it too.
Yeah.
No. He ain't what he.
He
tried me up now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, here we go. Yeah. He swole up. He's like, he oiled up. He sweating.
Yeah.
Glycerin over there.
Yeah.
Like,
It's that time.
But I don't. At the time, you don't know what try up is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no, I told you don't care. You can have the TV, man.
Yeah,
Good, man.
yeah.
I'm backing up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
man, bro, we're good, man. No, he just. I mean, he animated too.
Yeah. He doing the most.
Yeah. And then he hit me. Boom. Hit me my jaw. I collapsed.
Oh.
In prayer mode.
Yeah.
I got back up like I blanked out, bro.
Yeah. That chin hit it. Yeah.
I jumped back and like, man, I told you, man. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to still like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to let you have that little punch, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to fight about them team. I got 2 more going. Oh, nigga. He hit me again. I dropped again in prayer mode. I'm like, whoa, hold up, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm chilling, homie.
Yeah.
He hit me again. Boom. I collapsed again.
Oh, man.
But boy, when I came up out that third,
You weren't praying no more.
oh no, I couldn't pray no more. I couldn't even pray then because I was blacked out.
Yeah.
And man, I just launched on him.
Yeah.
Just never blow.
Yeah.
Pushed him on the bed. Just kind of mounted him, man.
Yeah.
I just draw back. After that, hit him up down, grab him on the back. It stunned him.
Yeah. He wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting, like, over the trial, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
People, when I got him on bed, I launched back. I said, hey, man. I said, man, I told you I didn't want to fight by no TV, man.
Yeah.
I said, man, you better let that go, man.
Yeah.
I got a little best of you now.
Yeah.
I got up off him.
Yeah,
I stepped back. So now I'm mad now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, once I'm at that era, I don't really care no more. Beat you up. So I'm kind of standing back there. And I'm standing back by the bathroom part of it. He at the front, like, oh, you ain't know. He animated.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you beat, he just called me out. I said, oh, this is how we doing. Let's get this.
Yeah.
Every time I got ready to draw up, now I got my hand up. I'm coming up back, then I'm ready to come to you now. I'm coming with, you're just going to knock me out.
Yeah.
I got the best of you now. You got your 3 hits in. I got the best of you on the bed.
Yeah.
So now I'm coming at him. Like, every time I come up, he grabs the broom. So I step back like, no, put the broom down. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Right? And my partner, my partner was there. He gets out of bed. He said, oh, let him have that, bro. You already got the best stuff. Let him have it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man, I don't want to hear that. Now I got it.
Yeah.
We're going to get it now.
Yeah.
Right? So every time I got it, they hear him breaking the broomstick. Like, yeah, come on. I said, I'll put the broomstick down. We can handle it now.
Yeah.
That last time I could put the broomstick down, I was at the point now, you finna use it now.
Yeah.
Because, I told you leave me alone. I'll let you get away with a couple of hits. Now I don't got the best of you. Now I'm trying to let you go again. Now you call me B's next. We finna have it now. We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
And my partner like, no, let it go, man. It's good. It's good, bro. Y'all good. Oh, you got the best of you good, man. You good. So he would tell him like he won't get in. He'd be like, man, you got it now. You got the best stuff.
Yeah.
Let him have it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like I'm, got my shoes on now. I'm hyped. I'm crying, man, because like I shouldn't be in this mess.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even be dealing with that. Like
Yeah.
So by that time, the yard call come back in.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna make good with the whole dome already. So when people come in, they heard.
Yeah.
Oh, they came in like ready.
Yeah.
Like, what? What you want to do? Oh,
yeah.
We good, man. Then to find out this dude was killing my stepdad. All right. So we found out. Well, he came like, man, I apologize, man. Like he said, no, I apologize. Like he came to apologize. Like I'm that type of dude.
Yeah.
We can get in something. You apologize. It's good.
Yeah.
So he apologized. Cool. That was my first fight. Sick fight. Those nonsense, little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to give my time, bro.
How long is it before you get locked up? February.
I got my time like in September, October.
Oh, it wasn't even a year.
Nah, it wasn't no year, bro.
They weren't playing then.
Nah, man, because they offered that life sentence off the real, and then they dropped down 20 years, and then they gave me 18 years for manslaughter, 10 years for the armed robbery and everything. After they ran everything occurred.
So you did not go to trial?
I wasn't finna go to trial. I was scared.
Because you had a public defender.
Now, no, I ended up getting a lawyer.
Yeah.
My mama could pay him $500, man, and he took the case for free.
Yeah.
Because he said, I really believe you, man. I know you done this murder.
Yeah.
I embraced the armed robbery. I did.
Yeah. But you still took the murder charge.
I took the murder charge, man, because I couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
At the time.
So you didn't take into consideration whether you was innocent or guilty or not.
Well, so what they did, I played out for North Carolina versus Alto.
What does that mean?
Which is I accept the time, but I still deny the charge.
Okay.
So I'm not pleading guilty to the charge, but I'll accept the time.
Okay.
I didn't want to go to trial. I didn't take a risk because they said it was a 50-50 chance. I couldn't take that chance.
50-50 ain't good.
Now, he told me 85, we'd win.
Yeah.
I couldn't take
50-50.
But only way I could have beat that charge, I would have just had to.
Yeah.
And I knew back then.
You was a dead man anyways if you would have said so.
Well, no, that stuff wasn't like that back then, George. Like, it wasn't crazy like that back then, George. But still, I was, a public defender told me a long time ago about, hey, wait till you get a lawyer.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything to that.
Yeah.
Right? So I already knew about that part, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to, so I knew back then they used to try you for the death penalty for armed robbery and murder. Like, well, they didn't play about that armed robbery. You were definitely getting the life sentence back then for that.
Yeah. And
so I didn't want them folks to know it was armed robbery and murder. So I came over to it like, man, I don't know what happened. I thought we were going to do a party.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know what happened. Because it's crazy. I wasn't even standing at the door. On this murder charge, bro, I wasn't even standing at the door. I didn't even see it happen.
That's crazy.
But I'm the only one that did time for it.
So when you get your time in September, you 19 or you still 18?
18, I turned 19 in November.
Okay. And
then now you start to hear these stories about prison.
Yeah. Have you heard about the infamous Alto at this time?
Well, now I'm starting to hear about it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy? I didn't really start hearing about Alto until I got my time. Then they start telling me, like, man, you don't want to
go to Alto.
And God was telling me because I got a good health.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen to these stuff. I'm like, I won't go to hell.
Yeah.
And my birthday come 19. Then December 8th.
Pack it up. Here we go.
So these folks say
it's about to get interesting.
If we get interested, so they say, man, you going to Lee Arundel State Prison.
So you don't go to diagnostic?
No, Alto used to be a diagnostic. Too.
Oh, you going straight into the fire from the.
So listen.
Oh man,
no. Now listen. We didn't know about Lee Arundel State Prison.
Yeah,
well, I didn't.
Yeah,
I just knew about Alto,
bro.
So he said, "You go to Lee Arundel State Prison."
That's how they
because on the paper it's gonna say Lee Arundel.
Yeah.
It's Lee Arundel State Prison.
That's how I got
Alto, Georgia.
Yeah. That's how I got tricked too. Right? So, I argued with the bus driver and the guy. I was like, "No, we ain't going to Alto. We're going to Lee Arundel." All right.
Yeah, so that what he told me. He said that. So when he said Lee Arundel State Prison, I like,
whoo, dog, what deal?
Yeah,
but yeah. Anywhere but Alto.
And the fellow with them said, "Boy, that is Alto." Boy,
oh my God.
My whole soul dropped.
Oh.
They tell about it raping it.
Yeah, man.
Said, oh my God.
Oh man.
But this is a interesting change in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Of a young brother, man, that had just came from Alto.
Okay.
I think it was back court or something. I'm not even sure. I can't remember. And I always I appreciate this brother David. Like I really, that brother man is the first person that introduced me to forgiveness.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, let me tell you something, man. You get ready to go to Alto, man."
Yeah.
He said, "Man, that place is different."
Yeah.
He said, "I know you may be mad at your co-defendant because he told him."
Mm-hmm.
He said, "But you're gonna need all the friends you can down there."
Mm.
He said, "That place is different."
Yeah.
He said, "Man, you go if you." So he was just telling me little things you see. If you see certain things, I'm gonna tell you what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you see catch somebody jacking off on you, he said, "Man, just keep going."
Yeah.
Put your lotion on, put your clothes on, try to slide and get your mop up.
Yeah.
You catch him, you bust his head.
Yeah.
So you got to set your mark.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So just so happened my co-defendant was on the bus too.
Okay.
And we got
Now, how much time do you have?
I got 18 years because I got the manslaughter and the armed robbery.
You got 18. So he got,
because he was on one of the cases.
He wasn't on the other stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
He knew about. I don't know how much he knew. I don't know.
Yeah.
He knew a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Either way, that brother changed my perception, man, in my life.
Yeah.
And so many people to this day will still say, "Man, how you behave, man? How you, hey, man." I'm grateful God for letting me have that type of heart to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful. So anyway, we go down to Alto, man. I don't care how many gangsters they say there, man. 85% of people go down there, boy, you feel it.
Simple as that.
90 probably.
Yeah.
95 probably.
Yeah.
Some small guy, they just ready for anything.
Yeah.
And you hearing all the whistles. They blowing whistles at you.
Oh, it's crazy.
We gonna get you when you get caught in the yard.
Yeah.
Boy, hey, listen, man, you cut all the hair off. You got that young face. Man. So, they get it to us go across that yard, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I always tell people, man, the old annex back in the day, when you used to look up there, man, you walk across the yard going to breakfast or dinner or whatever lunch. Man, I'm tell you something, bro. Like, that place was gothic, man.
Yeah.
Them old buildings, man, and
see, I never went to them buildings.
yeah, let me tell you something, bro. That thing was gothic. That thing always looked dark. It's just a shadow. So I used to always tell, I joked to tell people, man, you used to see people out the window, man, you thought it were gargoyles.
Nah, for real.
Like statues.
Yeah.
The guy hanging out the window, boy. They whistling, they gonna get you, but it's good. One good thing about being in the street that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
So some of the people that was causing havoc down there, I knew.
You knew them, yeah.
I can't say that saved me in any kind of aspect or anything like that, but it did. Guys to the point just like, long him go out bad, we gonna.
Yeah.
When you go out bad, it's on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how guys move. He handle business, y'all gotta deal with it, whatever come with it.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? So I knew a lot of people that were down there committing havoc. A lot of my partners on some nonsense.
Yeah. What was your first test though? Because you got tested.
Oh, everybody tested.
Yeah. But see, what I understand, you had diagnostic at Alto. How did that work?
Had his own diagnostic.
And what dorm was in that same building or?
I think going forward. I think going forward when I was there was diagnostic.
So was B unit even there when you first got there?
Yeah, but B unit, that was B unit. Old Annex was B unit. The buildings y'all know was the new buildings that had been built.
Oh, they hadn't been built yet.
No, they was finishing them up by the time I got
there. But wasn't nobody in them.
No.
PMC was there.
PMC was there for forever.
Okay.
It's B unit.
Okay.
So the main building was B unit.
Gotcha.
So we had on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All these are open dorms.
Open dorm.
I've never been to the open dorm.
Listen, bro. It's a different world. So you go through your 30 days of diagnosis. So you don't get all the tests. Whoop gonna get you. And they guys be talking to men like they talking to women, man. Like they trying to really come up on you.
This crazy, man.
Bro, these bro be talking.
So you in diagnosis, they chunking off the muscle.
They chunking like they trying to get a date. That's something funny. So guys be putting you up on game like, hey, woo. So anyway, we got a little diagnostic thing, That's when you start learning about Atlanta, the Macon.
Yeah.
You start hearing about these cities you ain't never even heard of.
Yep, never been to, never heard of.
Puggins.
Yeah, man.
I ain't really heard. Well, I heard about that. I was also football.
Yeah.
When you started about Macon and Warner.
Yeah. Augusta.
I ain't never heard about this stuff when I was young.
Yep.
So now I'm starting to hear how you meet people from these places.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Polk County.
Yeah.
You know
these are real places with real people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dooley County, Dodge County. Like, what?
Hazelhurst.
Man, there's 15 other prisons up there. Like, what is a slave state?
Yeah.
So you hear about I ain't know that many people like that.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, so you hear all this stuff, man. I'm like, man, where am I at, man? So, and I'm tripping because, anybody know that came through Alto, and I ain't gonna go too far in it.
Yeah.
Alto was known just infamy when you got it. To me, the real trial was Goldfinger.
Who was Goldfinger?
Ask people from Alto that been down there.
Okay.
Goldfinger give you that he was a doctor. But everybody that came down there, 99% of people down there, in that area there, was Goldfinger there.
Yeah.
He checked your testes. He checked your booty.
Why?
Oh. They gave you that check for cancer. I guess. I don't know.
Man, you're too young to be checking for cancer.
Check see if you ain't loose.
They just call them Goldfinger.
Boy, they call them Goldfinger. Man, think about that.
Hey man, listen, I've been to chain gang, man. I ain't never got that. I ain't never.
You ain't come to that old. You ain't come to that old time, man.
That's a. Why are you testing me for this? I'm 45. At 45, I had my
19.
Yeah, man, that's wrong, man. Hey, that is wrong, man. That's wrong.
Alto, know what I'm talking about.
Oh, this new information to me, man.
Too many people that booked that. Only maybe a handful of 100 people that came at a time. Maybe 2 people booked.
So y'all got a doctor, and his name is Goldfinger.
That's what we call him.
Yeah.
Man, that man think one didn't think about that big.
Hey man, that's not a part of diagnostic, man. That is not a part of it, man.
We were scared of the search team back then.
Oh man.
Search team will beat you to death back
then. That's wild, bro.
Then you had Captain Cole, Lieutenant Ford. Man, these folks will beat. Man, they will beat you up just because. Man, these Captain Lieutenant. When they come to inspection. Boy, you gonna stand at attention. Man, they will slap you. Man, they will just attention.
That's what Chang ain't missing out, but we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, they will intentionally slap you, bro.
Yeah.
Man, boy, goals in your mouth, you gotta get slapped out, man.
Just because.
Bro, look, it was wild, man. Boy, there's some folks, man, didn't play that, but they scoop forward and going across the step with them. You gonna get beat up. You gonna get beat up going all the way to the hole, though. Oh, but we didn't take it like cat take. Now they so sensitive now.
Yeah.
But anyway, Goldfinger. That was the first trial. Most of that was the first trial. Yeah, you get tried up like you feel so.
And diagnostic, that's crazy,
so
man.
You feel so violated, man. Like,
bro,
I came up to my mom, man. I was just in the saddest moment of my life. I said, Mom, I don't know what just happened, man. That man just violated me.
That man tested 19-year-old for colon cancer, man. That's wrong, man.
Everybody, bro. Gangster, booty baddies,
everybody. That's wild. That's wild.
And I'm telling you, you were scared to buck back then. You didn't want to get beat up by the search team, stuff like that. So anyway,
I'm all the Alto vets. I'm asking them now because
that's the first test, bro. That's the first test.
Wow.
I can call somebody on live.
Dude, I dare you. I dare you. Because now you got me want to call somebody. I got look.
Why we on label?
Hold on.
Why we on live?
Why you do that? I got
just so people know that we ain't lying about
Yeah. Because you. Let me see. When I call this one, you're gonna go crazy. Let me see. Dang.
It's just hilarious, man. Just knowing that this stuff went on like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was crazy, man. Like it was crazy, man.
Big D.
Then we had to deal with that.
Hold on, what Big D this is? TBG Gutter. What Big D this is?
That Big D is.
I don't know. He say you ain't lying though.
He ain't lying. Anybody from Alto, you can go to whole Alto.
Yeah.
Little man.
Oh, you call him the big homie.
Only few will call you.
Off the muscle.
Okay, Wayman
Davis the third.
No.
Hey, look, before you do that though, he don't do interviews. He don't do interviews.
Okay, I ain't gotta say your name.
Yeah, he don't do interviews.
I just need you to clarify something. You ain't gotta say name,
but he at Butler House, bro.
I'm at Butler House. I don't need you to remember. I just need your voice. Yeah, I just need your voice on this. So people on live won't think I'm lying when I say this. He said, he said everybody got tried up at Alto when they came. What was your first trial? I told him about Goldfinger. Am I lying about Goldfinger, bro?
You talking like the doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you do that.
Bro, it was for real back then, man.
I didn't go through it.
I told what I just told you. It's a handful of people bucked it, right?
That's crazy.
But the 98% of people didn't buck it, bro.
Yeah.
98% of people didn't buck, right? But Goldfinger was infinite. And it was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people online to know, man, like, you talking about the first test. That was the first test. We got tried up back then, boy, by the doctor. But Nah, man. I just want somebody to hear the voice, man. The whole thing was our first. He thought I called somebody live.
Yeah, I already know. You got to get the big home out. He don't do interviews. I've been
Yeah.
trying to get one for years. If I can't get there, I don't need you getting there.
I'm gonna be the first one. I'm gonna be the first one to get the interview. Yeah, we're gonna put his face up. Yeah, we don't want that dude no more. We ain't on that type of dude no more. Yeah, I hit you back out there, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, bro.
What going on with you?
Shit, I'm cool. Get back. What's up with it?
No much, man. I'm doing an interview with Omar, and I'm on live, and he told me that it was a dude down there that was trying everybody up. It don't matter who it was, and he said just mention the name Goldfinger.
Yo, that what?
Yeah, that was.
Boy, he's scared to call me. That boy would not call me.
Why?
Boy, I don't know what. Like he's scared of me. I don't know what's going on. But Ward, am I lying about Goldfinger Ward?
Nah, he wasn't lying, boy.
Boy, that boy tried it. He had over the first trial Ward. That was the first trial of everybody.
Hey, you remember do baby though?
Yeah.
He tried to bug on young and all, and I'm beat do baby.
This is what I want to do.
Yeah. I'm trying to get him and Beat D at the same time.
Yeah, you gotta have over the same time, but like these my brothers.
Yeah.
Like, I got some more love for these boys, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
I've told people about Goldfinger, man. People don't understand, man. That
With the cowboy boot.
with the cowboy boot, boy. That thing, one of his fingers with 3 fingers out, with the gloves on. Well, I was tearing up. I called my mama. I said, man, that man will try me all day. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, it was crazy though, man. Ain't good to know you're home though, bro. Love you, man.
Man, we need tomorrow, man.
We will, man. Good hearing. I know you was out. You know, I've been following you up. You know, I know you was up. Yeah, but we'll chat with you.
All right,
bro.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah. I'll talk to you about it.
Okay, then.
All right, that's it.
But yeah, man. So that was the first trial, though, man. But to move forward to that, man. You know, I got down there, man, and this is where my life started really adjusting, man. Like my prayers started becoming real serious.
Yeah.
Because we started hearing about and even knowing people that were really getting their lives disrupted in prison.
Yeah.
Really getting violated in a crazy way. Man.
Yeah.
People losing their mind, man. People got back then a life sentence was like, oh, you ain't never getting out. You know, that's how you were seeing that stuff like then, man. Like it was crazy because most people we knew that life sentence then, shoot, they was only like 4 or 5 years in, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, man, I was just praying to God, like, man, you know, God.
That's why I was gonna ask you, where are you at on the spiritual spectrum
Like
at this time?
I got saved in the county, man, but you know, I didn't really know what I knew.
And when you say saved in the county, I gotta ask, is this before you got your time or after your because some of us get saved.
Before I got my time.
Okay.
You know, and I always tell people I was county, I was trying to trick God, man. I ain't lying.
Hey man,
hey, let me out, man. I ain't
that's
gonna do it no
honest talk right there.
Yeah, I
ain't gonna do it no more.
But I was having these secret conversations with other people, like if I catch somebody slipping, I'm gonna put that filter on. Right. So, you know, I was playing my game, man. And God knew, man, that he had to allow me to go through some things so I could adjust my life.
Yeah.
And so, man, I used to like hide my Bible, bro. Like I used to hide my Bible on the way to work, you know.
20%.
On the way to work, man. I used to hide my not work on the way to like church.
Detail. Oh yeah.
Bible study stuff. I used to like hide my Bible.
Why was you hiding your Bible, bro?
Because I always thought then, man, at the time, man, like, you know, you didn't want to be known. You didn't want to be like a chain gang religion. You didn't want to look soft because you were trying to break your faith, man. But a lot of times, a lot of our faith came out of fear. When we started breaking.
So what you're saying is, if you was in you in the bottom of the earth right now,
mm-hmm.
and if you show interest in any form of religion, that's considered to be a weakness.
Oh yeah, back then, starting off anyway.
Yeah,
because people knew people try to utilize that to keep people off.
Yeah,
right. So that's just the way it went, man. But as I began to like really take church serious and really got involved in the choir and Bible study, I started really embracing my faith real seriously.
Yeah.
And I stopped hiding my Bible and I started toting my Bible, caring.
Yeah.
And I stopped just caring it. I started really developing a relationship with God. You know what I'm
A
saying?
real relationship.
Real relationship, man. God, anybody know the Bible, when John got put on the Island of Patmos, man, for that revelation. I feel like Alto was the start of being on that prison. To me was that island I had to get on, and I just began to really embrace my faith, man, and really take it serious.
How do you do that in the belly of the beast, though? Cause this just seemed like it's
man,
like you almost in hell.
Man, I got enemies around me, man. I got people that want to see me go out bad, man. But I always tell people, man, like I told you yesterday, man, God began to move people out of my life, man. Move these people out the way.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have any distractions. Man, it was like a Red Sea opening up, bro. People can transfer. People that probably could have been a problem. Well, I probably would have had to, really like go a different direction in my life. God was moving them out the way. And man, I started conducting Bible study. They brought juveniles down there. I'm working with the juveniles. They bring the high schools down there. They asked me to speak.
Bro, that's the first time I seen you. I was like, man, who is this dude, man? Some people used to call you, I don't know if you knew, they was like, yeah, that's baby Jesus. But they were like, Omar ain't saw, he'll punch you in your mouth. He'll punch you in your mouth.
I'm like that. I always been like that. I mean, I'll fight if I got to. I ain't trying to pick no fight.
Yeah.
That ain't never been my thing anyway.
Yeah.
Even though when I got into that wild, dumb life, I never tried to pick a fight.
Yeah.
We always got into fights, and I fight, but I never been that type of person. Like, I ain't trying to pick no fight, man. I ain't that type of dude.
You did try to protect some people, though.
I tried to help some of my friends, Christian brothers, man.
Yeah.
I tried to help a few friends, man. But, it was that place of time, man, where, when you get to a place where you change your life, man, you see the wickedness of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Other people, man. And I had some real close friends of mine, man. I was just like, I'm willing to go out there with them.
Yeah.
It was crazy though, but I had homies that wasn't Christians, man, but they going out there with me.
Yeah.
They were ready. I mean, a couple times I was gonna fight, man. They were like, no, we ain't fight. You keep doing good.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I went one partner told me one time, I was walking around the thing, he said, hey man, that dude told me he wanna try you up, bro. I said, go ahead and try him up. He gonna beat you, and if he don't beat you, we gonna beat you.
Yeah. Just like that.
We gonna beat you. Like either way, he gonna win, right?
Yeah.
So he would laugh like, go ahead, try and feel like you want to try, right? So, man, it's that's why I say I tell you all the time, like, man, it's only by the grace of God, man, and people better embrace that, man.
Yeah.
Because prison, man, that thing can change at any time.
Oh, without
how hard you think you are, man.
Yeah.
Pressure can be put on anybody.
Yeah.
The narrative of that place can change on anybody.
Yeah.
And thank God I've never been a person that wanted to hang around a bunch of guys that doing all types of stuff. That just ain't my thing. I did that before I went to prison.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that now. So I knew I wanted to change my life. I knew I wanted to do something different in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to change my narrative. I wanted to go home. I wanted to get out and be somebody different.
Yeah.
I had sons out there that was waiting on dad to come home. I had a mother out there that was waiting on a son to come home. I had a grandparent out there at the time when she lived waiting for her grandson to come home. I had aunts and uncles that wanted their nephew at home. I had friends out there that was waiting for their friend and best friend to come home.
Mm.
I wanted to come home.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure when I come home, I'm in the right frame of mind.
Right.
I'm not stealing. I'm not clicking up with a whole bunch of guys. I'm not messing with no boys.
Yeah.
I'm not doing none of that.
Yeah.
I'm coming back out here on a different mission. And I didn't even know I had a mission in my life.
Hold on, because I don't want to go back, but you was at Alto and they was bringing people to come talk to you?
Man, so they were bringing schools in general.
Okay.
But they asked me to
like on some scared straight type action?
Scared straight type thing. So they were bringing the high schools in there. And I spoke one time, man, them folks like, hey, these folks like you, man. Like, you got to be our speaker.
Yeah.
And I'm getting letters from the high school like, we want to talk. We want to see Mr. Omar.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting these letters. But I'm like, I don't know if what I said that good.
Yeah.
I'm getting letters and stuff. Like, it was crazy, man. Like, it was crazy. But it made me feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It made me feel good. Like, it meant something.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting a little notarization on people. I'm able to move how I want to move down there. Staff ain't ain't bothering me.
Yeah.
I'll just move how I want to move.
Yeah.
With the temptations.
Yeah. Because they coming. They just coming different now.
I changed my life that it was all perfect.
Yeah.
I played my part and flirting with the females and stuff like that. I played all my part in that stuff there, man. But I did honestly try to do right, man. I guess other stories just,
Yeah.
I could talk about. I try to avoid I try to avoid some of the conversation because I don't want anybody to think like, because I don't even want guys ever think it's cool to be inside that place, man.
Period.
You know, and I didn't really have it bad down the road. I could have had a lot better than just about anybody ever in prison.
What was your details? Because I know you working in the kitchen.
I worked in the kitchen first.
I wasn't there then.
I hated the kitchen too. I worked in the warehouse. You know, my you know, the yard. I was yard.
Yeah, you were. That when you were jumping out the gym too, because you were playing. Yeah. And you had all your helps in there. Yeah.
I had that locked in.
Yeah.
There were about 3 or 4, man. Couldn't nobody get away.
Yeah.
I still think I had a good wage. I argue that with anybody. This people I had some wage. I still think mine was way better than anybody down there, right?
Yeah.
My wage about that big. I remember my mom first came down and she said, "Man, who don't did your house?" I'm like, what? Nobody did my house. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Nobody did my house. No man put their hand in my house.
Yeah.
Right. I just brushed, put a little Vaseline on it.
Oh, wait.
Put that wave cap on.
Yeah.
Come about that thing like a right. So said all that to say, man, like I didn't play basketball. I worked in the store. I had a real good reputation down there, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm speaking, I'm mentoring, I'm doing Bible study, I'm a chaplain's aide, I'm in the choir. You know, years go by, man. Like, you know, I was trying to get on the fire department. Them folks told me I couldn't even make it to minimum security. And I made minimum security.
Okay.
I had so many charges.
Yeah.
Folks told me I'm going to make minimum security.
You made minimum security?
I made minimum security, bro.
That's unheard of.
I actually hit trustee one time. They said
what?
They made a mistake.
That had to.
They said they made a mistake.
So like to freeze you up out of there.
Hey man, and listen, this is no lie, bro.
That's crazy.
I never forget the first time I went, and I went on like the best detail just about you can go on. I worked at the city, at the college.
Huh?
That was hard to get on that detail. Man,
impossible.
This is no lie, bro. When I came back in that day, man, this guy like celebrated, man, that I had got outside that gate, bro.
Yeah.
Like them cat was so happy, like one of our people won.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it felt so good, man. Like, because when I look back at it, man, like there was a lot of brothers cheering me on, man. Like, to see the win.
Yeah.
Even in prayers, like people seeing the hands of God on me even before I even really seen it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, running church service and doing stuff like that, everything going well, man. I suppose we went on the fire department, man, but the hate came.
Yeah.
But, you know, all that stuff like that. And then outside, at that time, I did like 8.5 years at Alto. Then I get transferred.
You got transferred when it got shut down, or you got transferred before
it shut down?
Let me ask you this. Did you take advantage of any of the trades? Did you get your GED?
I went to trade school. I got my GED there. I wanted to get in college, but they stopped college before I was able to get my GED.
So hold on. You saying they had college courses?
They had college there. Yeah, you can get a social degree when I first got there.
For real?
And they stopped it. Yeah, that was a big
thing. And what?
There was a few people got an associate degree.
So you could go to Alto and get an associate, lead there with an associate's degree?
That's when a lot of people's like saying, I can't afford college out here, and you got guys that get free college courses.
That's all it took.
So they took the college away and they took weights away.
So you was there, they had weights.
I had the weights there, they took the college away, and they stopped cigarettes and everything for the guys. Like, it was crazy.
They got weird because they stopped the sex magazines, the cigarettes.
Yeah, they slowed up on the sex magazines, a lot of stuff, like, you know, a lot of stuff. Like the religions that a lot of people doing now, you couldn't do when I was there. There was only specific religions you could be in. Oh, they were real strict back then.
I thought legally you couldn't deny no religion.
You couldn't, like, you know, now you get Ouija boards, all types of stuff. But
what?
Like, you know, you can, right now, if you know, you can't get no religion, but you can't stop person being whatever they want to do.
So you like they worship the devil, but they
if they want to worship a chair,
you can't deny it.
Amen. So, and then like I say, everything was just a lot bit different. Like when I came through the system, like we had gangs there, but it wasn't really.
It wasn't that big.
It wasn't significant.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was more about where you was from.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Savannah, Macon.
Yeah.
Like so it wasn't really about, you know, that. And then if you embrace your faith, people, most time people involved.
Yeah.
You know, they just kind of let you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if you did, even people snitching back then, people didn't even care nothing about that.
Yeah.
That's your life. You do whatever you do.
Yeah.
Think about that. I'm living my life, trying to do my time, and how let me do my time, how we doing our time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just totally different back then, man. A bunch of young folks, man, trying to have life.
Yep.
Trying to get to that. And then I get transferred, man.
Where you get transferred to?
Man, I went to a medium security camp.
Mm.
You know, I went to Albert's. Like going to Albert's back then was like an act of Congress. You could hardly get there.
I ain't never even heard. Well, I heard it, but I didn't even know what it was like at Albert.
Yeah, that's where they used to like train all the firemen, and you know, that's where they, you know, where they train all the police officers and stuff like that. Like the prison part of it, like we work in the details, work in the kitchen, stuff like that. So that was a medium security camp. So I went there for 2.5 years, still had the same rhythm, still doing the same thing I'm doing.
Still trying to save the world.
Trying to save the world, stuff like that. You know, just living, man. And did about 2.5 years there, man. And in 2003, December, man, I got transferred. I never get the night they transferred, man. They did a mass transfer, man. It was like 20 people in there, man.
Yeah.
So they had caught some drugs or something. They're like Albert's back then was like
Sweet.
it was sweet because it was the only camp I think had AC in. I think AC in the rooms. One man.
That's
cell.
crazy.
One man cell.
AC and chain gang is crazy.
One man cell.
What?
You go to a prison and the shank is good.
What?
The shank was good.
You weren't used to that. You thought you were free.
Man, I thought I was free almost, bro. Listen, what it felt like anyway.
Yeah.
And bro, they got all these people in there, man. I'm looking like, why y'all got me here, bro?
Yeah,
hey,
these folk, these criminals, man. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah.
I don't shave my
head,
head,
man. Yeah.
I'm in the crowd. I ain't doing nothing, bro. So they like, you gotta take a jumpsuit. Everybody has like certain camps. People go like, you only take so many jumpsuits. They got me. They like, that's in the catch on time. He said, how you just keep one of your shoes and put all your stuff in? I'm like, man, I'm sad as all I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, these folks probably train for me to battle on state prison.
Yeah.
Because you know, guys, they get caught with drugs, so they take them, right?
Yeah.
So they now you go back then. I don't know, probably still do it. You go to Jackson where you get the transfer. You totally transfer. So you transfer to Jackson. Then you get on prospective bus and go to the different prison.
Okay.
Because Jackson's the main guy.
Yeah.
So we get down there, man, and I see people going prison.
You still don't know what's
Level
going
4,
on.
level 3. I'm sad, bro. I'm about ready to cry, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm 50 minutes from the house, bro.
Yeah.
My mom come down almost every week.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
that's different.
I hate it. Camp was sweet. Other stuff, you know.
Now, how much time had you done at this time?
I'm at 11 years now. 11 years.
Yeah, 11 years. But you don't come up for parole until.
Because I didn't talk about when they first gave me that paperwork, told me I had to do 13 years.
Yeah.
Like, lost my mind, man.
Yeah.
13 out of 18. So anyway, I'm at 11 years now.
Okay.
December 9th, I hit. I mean, December 9th, I'm getting transferred in, man. I'm sitting there saying I'm the last person getting transferred. So the transfer sergeant walked to me and said, Howard. I said, yes, sir. He said, you know where you about to go? I'm like, no, sir. Because, you know, I don't like transferring. I don't like moving.
I don't like it either.
Because it's like you got to reset the whole way of living.
Yeah, you got to show somebody.
Whatever other problem I'm going to have to deal with, I got to deal with this down.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm just saying, man, I think he been telling me, you got to go to Dodge 10 hours away from the house.
Yeah.
So he said, man, you about to go to the land transition.
What?
You about to go home, man. Listen,
man.
Bro, all I could think was like, now I still don't even know what that land transition said. It said Atlanta though.
That's all you heard.
I was like, what? Land transition. Because I was actually trying to go to a county camp.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, I was trying to go to Macon transition.
Yeah.
Long term. My mind was
yeah.
Else. I was trying to follow somebody.
Yeah.
They stayed in Macon.
Yeah.
And
Jesus came in VIP that guy.
Your mind somewhere else.
Yeah. Let me get you, bring you back.
Yeah, let me bring you back.
Yeah.
So I never forget, man. People took the handcuffs off me, bro. They took my blue and white stripes. Did you think that? No, I had one cap.
Yeah.
But we riding up 75.
You in the city. You back in the city after all.
No, coming up 75, you just see the city get bigger.
Yeah.
Man, I was just sitting there, man, it's heavy gates, man.
Yeah.
Because I see the city 11 years, man.
Oh, man.
I'm just looking at that thing, man. They pulled to the transition. I ain't got no handcuffs on now. You know, everybody.
That don't even feel right, bro.
At all.
Yeah.
And we on a little van now. We ain't on no bus.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there like, I can't believe this, man. And we get there, man. And I'm on Ponce Leon.
in real
So
life.
we get through that, man. We go through that, take jumpsuit. They get to put on some brown jumpsuit. And they give me that one phone call, that first phone call.
Who you call?
Call my mom.
Yeah.
And I just had one of my partner call my mom, tell me I got transferred. My mom said that, man.
Yeah, she don't know where you at.
And I never forget, man. I get on that phone, call my mom. With no cell phone.
Yeah.
I get on there, I say, yeah, mom, how you? She's like, hey, baby, how you?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I said, I can't stay on the phone. I just want to tell you something. I said, I'm at the Atlanta Transit so punch. I'm 15 minutes from the house. Man, to hear my mom breathe, bro.
To
man,
exhale.
To exhale, bro. Like, I just heard it in my man. Like, God, man. I'm 15 minutes from the house. Like, literally, man, I'm 15 minutes from the house. I'm 15 minutes from my kids. Man. And then I see a couple people I know in there.
Yeah.
Tell them, back then it was strict being halfway out there. It was super strict. So anyway, I'm there for a year, bro. I got the rhythm what's going on, you know, everything cool. And he folk, I was in visitation. I told my mom, I'm ready to get ready to go on work lease. I was in the long-term maintenance part.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to go on the work lease. So I'm tell my son and pop up on.
Yeah.
He said, okay, hub. Go out. And as I'm getting my ID, the man said, hey, the council wants to see you. I said, okay. You didn't think much about it.
Yeah.
They always call you about something. I go down and I'm not even paying attention. It's an officer behind me. And he says, I got good news and I got bad news.
Man, come on, man.
I'm like, okay. Give me the bad news.
Yeah.
He said, well, the parole board set you off. I'm just looking at it, man. Like, I'm just blank. Set you off. I'm just looking at it. He said, it set you off 2.5 years. I just looked at him, man. I said, okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, well, they set y'all just enough where you can stay here. I'm still just looking though, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just literally just told my mom 10 minutes
Yeah, you can't call her back with that.
Not yet, anyway. Like,
yeah.
Well, I did though.
Yeah.
But I just looked. I was just like, okay. And I turned around. I was standing right there. They make sure I wouldn't let up.
Yeah.
So I just walked, man. Like, you know, I'm walking, man. I'm that was a long walk from here to the uniform.
You drunk.
Which is right across here. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a drunk. Bottle done.
Yeah.
And bro, I walked. I was just standing on the step, man. So a couple people started hearing about it. Like, damn, old man, I'm sorry, bro. And then the superintendent walked by. He said, Howard, come here. Let me holler at you.
Yeah.
I'm slow walking. Like this slow walk for me. So I go back to his office. He's just talking to him. Like at the time I start doing a little relationship too. And he really like, you know, I'm in the church. He was very godly, man. You know, Mr. Ayrton, man. Salute to Mr. Ayrton. We see this, man. I love that guy, man. I just appreciate, man. I appreciate that guy in every aspect of my life, man. He pulled me there, man. He sitting across from me just like this.
Yeah.
Talking to me. And his words sound so prophetic to me because he's talking like a father almost.
Yeah.
Talking, and he said, now, you know, if you don't want to be here, you know, I'll send you somewhere else, you know, if you don't want to be here. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm crying, man. Like, I'm crying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I can't believe it. He said, I don't know why they sent you off, man, but if you don't want to be here, I'll send you somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because some people like, man, I don't want to be here no more. So I'm just sitting about it like that. I said, sir, I'm hurt, but I ain't no fool.
Yeah.
I ain't going back no prison.
Yeah, ain't nobody closer to the city than this is right here. Yeah. We at the gates.
Yeah, I'm a hell of it, right?
Yeah.
So, because one key thing he said, man, I'd rather for you to be here with people, with somebody love you.
Yeah.
Like, man, them words meant something to me. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand, not having a father.
Yeah.
Being around so many cold-hearted people, so many negative people, man, and hear a grown man tell you, I love you, man.
Yeah.
That don't really know you, but know you.
Yeah.
That meant something to me, man. And then at the time, we didn't have a chaplain there.
Okay.
So they had maybe a chaplain down there. Now check this. This is in between before I caught. You know, they set me off. When you have a chaplain there, man, this man allowed me, bro, to run the chaplaincy department.
Wow.
And he said, I'm gonna treat you like a volunteer.
Okay.
Now, mind you, now there's people that been there longer than me.
Yeah.
So he like, I want you to run anything you need. Let me know.
Yeah.
But I want you to run. I want you to run my church service. I want you to run everything.
Yeah.
I'm just looking like, okay, all right. Didn't realize how big that responsibility was.
Yeah.
Then when they brought Chaplain, like right after I got my time set off, and built a great relationship with him. Man.
Yeah.
And I would tell people when I got set off was when God really started opening up the doors.
Yeah.
And you never know the lives that you impact when you're doing things, whether it's negative or positive.
Mm-hmm.
And I have impacted a young brother life, man, that when he got out, he was speaking in some places.
Yeah.
He told folks about me.
Yeah.
He said, man, you need to go try to see if they let this dude named Omar Howard talk to these kids, man. The man, you know, bro, like I don't even remember what I ever said to him.
Yeah.
That made
you just being you.
I'm being me, like
yeah.
And these folks called out and I was like, no, this is right after this shortly after I got set off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a couple months after I got set off, he's like, hey, we heard about Omar Howard. Could he come out here and speak to kids? Now, man, I've been praying about this too, man. I've been praying about coming to speak to kids. I want to go to the community. I want to speak. And man, the superintendent took me out there, bro. He wanted to take me out in person.
Yeah.
Went out there, man. He blew it away, man. And I felt like, can we get him up here twice a month? So now, man, I'm going out twice a month speaking.
Where you going?
Clayton Performing Arts Center with the judge and some DAs and some probation.
Yeah.
Speaking. And these folks loving me, man.
Yeah.
Folks writing me and it was just great. Now I'm going inside the schools, and then eventually they bring a couple more guys along.
Wow.
This thing is just moving. It was Project Hill.
Okay.
Well, they still doing this crazy. They still doing it in Clayton County.
Yeah. I
was the first person that could be the felon.
Yeah.
Pushing that thing, man.
Yeah.
Like coming out of prison, man. And we got regular clothes in the halfway house.
Okay.
But I used to tell the folks put me in handcuffs and jumpsuit because I want the kids to realize, man, this is real.
Yeah.
This is nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Some of y'all not gonna make it down to prison.
Yeah.
You know, change your life. You know, respect those parents, man. Do what you're supposed to do. So I'm it's crazy, man. So now I'm speaking. Now our choir is getting pulled into this. Now we traveling all the way down to the state of Georgia while I'm locked up. While we locked up, now we just it's blowing up.
This ain't never been done, bro.
Yeah, you know, they started doing it, but not like we were doing.
Yeah.
We was killing it. And there's people that was going outside prison speak with, man. Like we in the newspaper, everything. But
yeah,
I can only speak for what it did for me.
Right.
How I watched God develop this.
You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy. And then I get the opportunity, man, to go and work with.
Okay.
Yeah. And I get out 2007, December 10th. December 8th, I got transferred to prison. December 9th, I go to the halfway house. December 10th, I go out. Wow. I get out. So them dates are significant to me. December 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Wow.
Yeah, so play them numbers.
No.
Yeah, so I get out December 10th, man. It was hell when I got out.
What you mean?
Man, the folk made man, let me tell you. So you heard me talk about it last night a little bit when I was talking about I had a false imprisonment charge.
Yeah.
And Georgia had passed some new policies, man. Like you would think the first day I got out should have been the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Man. It was one of the almost the worst days of my life. And I get out, man, and these folks tell me I had to register as a sex offender.
But how?
Because Georgia passed a law, man, that if you rob the house with a minor in it doesn't have to be of a sexual nature. You still got to register. I'm fighting.
Bro.
I'm fighting for my integrity, my character. And I'm like, y'all got me arrested. I don't even have a sex offense charge.
Yeah. So
I had to fight this thing 3 years in federal court, man. But lo and behold, I got took off. I wanted to beat it. So my first 3 years, man, I was staying in the room house.
Because you can't go nowhere.
I couldn't go nowhere. Man, you know how many times, man? You know how many times I called like one of my close friends, man, and I'm just crying, man, because I thought I was gonna be homeless. I was gonna stay in my truck.
So you had to stay in the room house. What was you working in?
I was working at Trojan Batteries.
Trojan Batteries. I've heard about it.
Manola Road. Like it was like one of the biggest contractors with the halfway house.
Yeah.
So I worked there 3 years, man, and eventually I get my own apartment, man. And my name got real popular out there, speaking in schools, and high schools, and middle schools, and going back in the prison system. So December 10th, man, I was invited back inside the prison system as a chaplain, working in chaplain capacity, man. which never heard because I was still on parole at the time.
So hold on. What you saying is you saying you volunteered to go in here?
Well, I was asked this, but it was volunteer initially. But then the ministry I didn't go. So the prison didn't invite me. This ministry called Heartbound Ministry, Andrea Shelton, she invited me to do it. I didn't think we was ever gonna do it.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were. I was like, man, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
You still on parole, get out of here.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Harrison again stepped in. He said it's the best thing he ever heard. And January 1st, 2010, man, I was the head chaplain at Atlanta Transit Center.
What?
And I remember calling my partner, man, and talking about like, man, these folks gave me some keys to a prison, man.
Man, hold on.
Now I'm just volunteering now, but I'm working for a ministry, but it's a volunteer.
Okay.
But I still got keys.
Yeah, that's wild. And you on parole?
I'm on parole.
That's what the name of this is gonna be. On parole with keys to the prison.
Yeah, man, bro. Listen, I still got like 2 years left on.
Wow.
I think I said like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, they just said took me off the registry December 4th. Now, December 5 months for you. December 3rd, right?
Yeah.
It is power. December 3rd, 4th, I was supposed to went to court. December 3rd, my lawyer called and said, you ain't got to go to court. They've already took you off. Man, listen,
wow.
I remember rolling off the bed. Boom! I was like, I was so excited, man. And then, January 1st, 2010, man, I started over at the halfway house, man. It was exciting, man. It was exciting because people that I did time was coming through and they seen me, man. They was so happy, man. Like, guys I knew wanted me to go out bad and was happy for me now. Yeah, man.
You couldn't help.
Yeah, they could have like
God is at work.
Bro, what is going on?
Yeah, God is at work.
Yeah, and it's like my
friends. It's hard to hate on God, folks.
Yeah, right. You hate all you want, right? Because it ain't fair how the blessings come.
Yeah.
So anyway, fast forward, man. I started my own nonprofit in 2011 called Freedom is a Choice.
Mm-hmm.
Encouraging youth to choose freedom over incarceration.
I don't receive some checks from Freedom is a Choice, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's
get it. So I realized I wanted to give back even more to the community. So everything I did in prison, I just transferred to what I was doing in the street now. And God just opened up more doors, man, for me to do some great things, man. And so started my nonprofit, started halfway out 2010, started my nonprofit 2011. 2018, man, one of my best news that I've ever got, man. I received a pardon from the state of Georgia.
Wow.
Right.
I'm saying they gave you put the paperwork in, though, right?
You put the paperwork
yeah.
You put the paperwork
but that's a big
with all the charges you got, that's not.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening
at all, right?
It's not happening.
So I get this pardon, man.
Really sound like a Netflix movie.
It ain't no Tubi though.
Yeah. Hey, Tubi coming up, bro.
Tubi coming up. Don't do that. I want to be on Tubi.
Yeah.
I want to be on all of them.
Yeah, come on with
it. It's something to make it right now.
Yeah.
But that's the most thing for me, man. How God has really worked in my life. Man.
Yeah.
And really changed the narrative, man. Allowed me to go through so much, man, so I can give back to those, man, that people will look down on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That people would not work with. Like, I work with kids who have sex offender charge. And I never understood why God let me go through that, man. But it was to make sure that I wouldn't be biased. Right? To forgive people that down, that, people that want, I guess friends or family or whatever, people that I probably should in another life would have hated. And God gave me the opportunity to learn how to forgive.
Yeah.
Right. So it's always a special place for me, man. Like when I think back to everything that I had to go through, man, in order to be at the space that I'm at now. And that's why it's so easy for me to tell people, I don't worry about nobody telling on me. I don't worry about all that. God showed me how to forgive and move on with my life, man, because you should have never been in that life anyway. Because nobody really gives you, just like when you sign your contracts, other things, you don't read the fine print. Nobody really tell us or tell young adults the fine print.
Yeah.
And so many of our young adults are losing their lives to prison, to drugs, to violence in the streets because the fine print never shows you, man, that you can't really win in this game.
Right.
You're not going.
You're not gonna win.
In some way, form, or fashion, you're going to be penalized.
Yeah.
And so we don't see the fine print. It's never really given to us. So it's a sensitive place in my life, man. The reason why I'm able to move the way I am, man, because I want to have a heart of God, and I want to love the way God loves, man. In spite of what we do, I want to be able to still help and serve. And so God had put me in a capacity, let me go through everything I went through so I can help those, man, that other people turn their nose up to. I can be at court cases, man, where people have killed somebody, man, and family hate them, man, but I can still stand in the gap for them.
Yeah.
I've been on that side before. I've been on the side where I know I'm innocent. I didn't kill nobody, but I can be at that court case because I understand how that feels. I know what it was to take your mom through something, man, and be disrespectful. That's what I tell kids about being respectful and love your parents and do what you're supposed to do. You know, I understand that, man. You know, in a different, I understand by standing in your faith, man. Don't worry about what everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
You stand in your faith, man. You believe and you trust God regardless of what's going on in your life. You know, don't ever feel like it's wrong to do what's right.
Right.
You know, I can stand there because I've lived it. You know what I'm saying? I can tell what it is. I know what it is to go back inside these prison, man. And even when the pandemic was, I'm in there shaking guys' hands. I'm hugging these guys because I know what it feels like to be down there in prison, man. I know what it feels like, man, to feel like nobody's there for you, nobody's supporting you, nobody has your back. You know what I'm saying? Friends turn against you, family turn against you, man, you know, or you do have people there and you still can't get to them, man. I understand what that feels like.
Yeah.
So I went through it. I don't know what everybody's purpose is going through, but I know without a shadow of doubt why God allowed me to go through it, man, to make sure that I don't be biased when it comes to, man, serving people. You know what I'm saying? And God gave me every opportunity to work with that capacity of people that other people would not see as a way, you know what I'm saying, to work with, man. So I'm grateful, man.
Almost like he took you through that so you could
bro
play this position right here.
I'm telling you, man, it's things that in my case, man, I'm still trying to figure out how it went that way.
Yeah.
Why did I have to serve time for something I didn't do? When the evidence was there that I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And still had to do it. And I had to embrace that, man. Let me stand back on that. Let me tell you a little bit about that real quickly. I ended up meeting the mom of the victim, man.
How did that happen? Somebody, Adrian Howard said, "What's up, too?"
Who?
Adrian Howard.
Alto. What's up?
Y'all some kin?
Probably. They're Howard. I embrace them.
Yeah.
No, just what's up? I ran into one of the nephews of the victim. And it's crazy. Him and one of my partners was getting into it at a restaurant. I'm telling my partner, she's like, man, we don't do all that time. We don't get into them. We don't do it. You know, they've been drinking with us. So as I'm walking through the door, he said, I know who you is. I'm like, you don't know me. You ain't your name Omar Howard? I was like, yeah, what's up? He said, I'm such and such nephew. You know, he said, you killed my uncle. I said, what? Now, I'm not even thinking about my case. I'm thinking about somebody recently. I was like, you got the wrong person.
Yeah, you got the wrong person.
Yeah. He's like, no, ain't you Omar? Don't you got a blue command, black command? Like, no, like, everything about me. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? He reminded me who he was. When he said the name, his uncle, and I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
It's the time.
It's the time.
Time to deal with it.
Because it just got different.
Yeah, because him and two of the other cousins. And because the other cousin walked, he said, because the other cousin had a gun on. He said, you know what this is?
Yeah.
This is Omar Howard. He looked at him like, hey, what's up? So, but me and him not really talking. So I said, I don't know what you heard about the case, man, but let me tell you what's really happening.
Yeah.
Let me go and let's go and talk about this now.
Yeah.
So we're talking, man, and as I'm talking, he said, you know, and his cousin, when he was sitting there, he said, I didn't hear that though. I heard you didn't do it. I said, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, but I take my fault, man, for even being around that. Man.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Like I take my blame. And as I'm talking, I said, man, I don't know if it's, you know, this can work. I said, but I would love to talk to the mom, which is his grandmother. And he said, exactly how he said it, bro. He said, that brings some closure in your life, man. I said, man, you don't understand how much closure that brings in my life, bro. So I ended up meeting the niece first. The niece was in the house. The niece was in the house when this happened. So I met her.
So is this the niece that not cause, but is the reason like a child was in the house when this took place? So
No, this is a whole other case. That's
okay.
Yeah, that's a whole other case.
Okay.
So she was in the house when her uncle got killed. So this is different for her.
Yeah.
But she was one of the nice ones. Like she and the nephew. Nephews, they were good. So I'm talking to the niece. And this is the first time I found out this man got a kid. Now he got kids. I'm like, what? Like my heart just dropped to the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, man. So she ended up telling me, like, my grandmother really want to meet you. Like she.
Hold on for one second. I don't want the phone to go dead because we getting good traction.
Yeah, she really like, you know what I'm saying? She really like grandma like really want to meet. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. Like grandma, like she want to really meet you, and was adamant about it. Like I want to meet Omar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but do grandma think that you really?
So here's the story. We
You can keep talking. I still got you. I just don't want it to.
So I set up a meeting after I meet with the niece. I set up a meeting to meet with the niece, and she set it up where I can meet with the grandmother. And so I finally meet the grandmother. And honestly, bro, I just told the truth.
The whole truth.
I just told the truth. And this lady said, she looked at me and looked at her family. I'm going to talk to the whole family. Well, most of them. And she says, I never thought you did it anyway. She said, God spoke to me in the courtroom.
What?
She said, God spoke to me in the courtroom. She said, I never thought you did it. So fast forward, because I'm talking to the uncle nephew. Just kind of, you talking about the grandmother, so all this just playing his part. The nephew said something, man, that was interesting until he said, you ain't got to look over your shoulder, though. Keep doing what you're doing out here. I know what you're doing out here.
They was already paying attention.
Paying attention to everything, bro. I haven't been out some years now. They've already paid attention to everything I was doing. And so I appreciate, you know, nephew to this day, man. Like he had a great spirit by himself, man. And he could have been on some totally.
Yeah, he could have been on.
And I got to meet one of the sons. Now both sons didn't want to meet. One son did. I think the younger son.
Oh, the other one did. There was
which I was cool with. Like I understand. You know, I understand, but you know, sometimes I still wish people know like how far away I was from the house. Like I didn't even know I was going on. I didn't even want to do it that night, bro. It was crazy. I didn't even want to do that. You had them bad feelings going on. Like, I didn't even want to do it, bro. And it happened, man. You know what I'm saying? So me and the grandmother got like this.
Yeah.
I mean, that lady loved me like I was one of her grandkids, man. It was crazy, man. Like until her death, man. Like I'm talking to her on her deathbed, but like a couple days before she passed away, man, this lady, I'm crying, bro.
That's how close y'all had to get.
Crazy, man. Her birthday on the same day. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That lady used to get mad at me if I didn't call. Like she loved me, man. Like she really loved me, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That lady did something for me, man, in my life. She did something. Like, man, she did something. Miss Cooper, man. She's I love that lady, man. She passed away, man. Like from cancer or whatever, man. But like I remember her niece calling me back and like, my grandma was concerned about you. I'm like, how's she concerned about me? She
cancer. Yeah.
Like she died.
Yeah.
I'm just boo-hooing on.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even hold her because like she had been so nice to me, man.
Yeah.
And you know, we had went out of breath, man. I went and my mom went out of breath together. Like, you know, just she did new article on like, you know what I'm saying? Like, lady was just a beautiful lady. She's one of those, you don't find many Christians like that.
Yeah.
And keep pushing.
Yeah.
Right. And then love them. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. They did something funny, man. I miss her, man. Like she was a very genuine person, man. Like she believed in what I did, man.
Yeah.
And she loved God. Man. She loved God, man. So, since then, man, like I told you, I got a partner in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
2019, man, the Department of Correction hired me on full time as an employee.
What?
So
That's not volunteering.
That's not volunteering anymore, man.
So you getting paid by the people that just released you?
Yeah, man. I'm hired on full time employee in the Chap City Department, man. 2019, man.
That's wow. That ain't never happened.
Yeah, 2021, man. I got an honorary doctrine.
That's why they was calling you Doctor at Emory last night. I was like, who's the doctor?
They got all awards. I don't got so many awards and stuff like that, man. But it's all good, man.
And you frequent on the news. Ain't no telling. You didn't call me out, and I'm like, what we doing, man? We on Lemon Live. We Fox 5. It's this. You high powered in the city, man.
Nah, man. You know, man. I don't see myself no more, man. I'm serving God and just trying to do what I'm supposed to do, man. And my prayer and goal, man, is continue to serve our community, man. Continue to help young brothers and sisters find their purpose in life, man. We're losing way too many young men to death in prison
daily,
and I don't know what people see. This is not a game to me, though, man.
Right.
I don't play around with that, man.
Right.
So my prayer every day, man, is God bless me the resource and finance, man, to be able to help these kids even more.
Yeah.
Because some of these kids are abandoned and lost. And it's nothing I've done. You know, I give all credit to God, man. You know, I wouldn't have got saved in '93, man. I wouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't just, you know, I want to, you know, I'm grateful for where God has brought me to. And just as last year, man, I took on a full-time position with Emory Hospital.
Okay.
So even with that, man, I'm also working with Emory, man, in the new violence prevention program. I've traveled all over the United States speaking.
Man, I seen you in another country in a different continent, bro. I was like, you might not.
Because I've been.
That's why when I call you, I be like, you on this continent, bro? What going on?
I've been blessed, man. As people, you know, seeing what I do, man, and they've blessed me and allowed me to take kids to Africa, Guatemala, Puerto Rico.
That's crazy. See, when I reach out, I get money for Little Caesars. It be with pepperoni though. Yeah, it be a pepperoni and cheese, but not Guatemala though. Not Guatemala. Yeah, that's different. That's different. That's different. Oh man, and you taking the kids with you, man. So you able to expose kids in the inner city to something that a lot of grown people will never get to see.
Man, listen. I'm just glad I'm able to play my part.
Yeah.
Right. And I try to stay humble in it. Like, I don't have a big head.
Yeah.
Regardless of all the awards and stuff that I've gotten. And let them keep coming. I love them.
Yeah.
It feels good sometimes to know. I know my grandmother be happy for me. Right?
Yeah.
My grandmother, my grandfather be happy. In spite of the poverty, in spite of all that we went through, man, she had a heart for people.
Mm-hmm.
She was a servant. And I know I took a lot of her traits.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm grateful for that. And it allows me to keep loving people, man. It allows me not to hate people.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes allowing people to get away with too much.
Mm.
You know. So, man, I just encourage anybody out there, man, regardless of what you go through, man, you can rebound. You can come back. Give God a chance that you gave the streets. You know, give change, a positive change. Give that same change to yourself the way you change for the streets. You know, give somebody an opportunity to love on you. You know, do something that you probably ain't did in a long time, and just do the right thing. You know.
Let me ask you this, because I ain't gonna get on my spiel, but it's some mothers out there listening, bro, and they trying to hold it together. You know, our mamas be strong. They be strong and they be doing the job of 10 men. And sometimes it just seems like it's not helping or it's not working, and we keep filling these prisons up. Somebody who has gone from being that knucklehead to going to one of the worst prisons in the state of Georgia, maybe the southern eastern United States, then going to a transitional cell that you weren't supposed to be at, then some kind of way you get employed by this same place. Then you come home and continue. So I'm saying that you've gone through all these different stages. what do you say to a mother that is trying to hold it in the road and she praying over them, she doing everything she can, but it just seems like it ain't no hope?
I think a lot of times, man, that people don't speak in reality.
Okay.
When I'm telling people, encouraging people, like when you've done all you can, the best that you can do. Somebody just reminded me of this yesterday. He said, there's some things in life that once you've done all you can do, you just gotta let God handle it. Right? Unfortunately, some of our kids are just gonna have to learn the hard way. Unfortunately.
The hard way is a hard way, though, bro.
It's a hard way because you can't really give I can't give an absolute answer.
Okay.
To choices in life, man. All we can do from what me and you do, other of my brothers and sisters out here do the same thing, man, is try to expose them to more better things. Try to speak life into them. Try to walk a life that they can see that hopefully would motivate. But we know that and it's no different than my mom did. She couldn't fight them streets.
Right.
Streets just hold some things sometimes that we just can't offer.
Yeah.
And some of the things that it offered is misleading.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, when I was growing up, it was almost unheard of even for somebody to think they was going to be a millionaire.
Never heard it.
You can stumble upon being a millionaire now.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, easily.
Right?
That's good. Yeah.
So it's totally different.
Yeah.
So the temptation is a lot different. But I do want to encourage parents, grandparents, uncles, and aunts. Is continue to love your kids. Separate. And I think some of the problems that I've seen is some of us have become too friendly and forgot that we're parents first. It's okay to be friendly. People can say that's my best friend. Cool. We're on a good friendly term, but don't ever forget that I hold a specific title for a reason.
Yeah.
Me and my dad, I just met my dad 6 years ago, 7 years ago. 6, 7 years ago.
How?
Man, prayer. That's a whole nother story I can go into.
Yeah.
I prayed about meeting my dad one day, man. My mom had no information on my dad. I knew absolutely nothing of my dad other than.
So you weren't been in contact with his kinfolks or none of that?
I knew nothing about it. I just kept looking, kept searching, kept looking.
Ancestry.com?
Nah. I just happened to find out that he ended up going to Auburn. He went to Auburn University. He ended up leaving Auburn University, going to AUM, Auburn University of Montgomery.
Okay.
I just happened to call down that man, just inquiring some information. And his coach still worked there.
No.
Now, mind you, I'm 40-some years old.
Yeah.
His coach still worked there, bro. And he said, William Wallace. He said, man, I've been trying to find him, man. And this is what broke the ice, he said. And I've been looking, because you put my dad has a common name.
Yeah.
It's a million William
Yeah.
Wallace. And he said, I heard he was in Florida. Jacksonville, something like that.
Okay.
So when I researched it again, well, about 100,000 William Wallace came out of like 4. Like 4.
Okay.
So I did some extensive, some places you can buy information.
Yeah.
I bought the information.
You going in.
I'm going in because I really want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I get to the specific name and I'm looking at all the places he had been before. Tuskegee. And I'm like, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at wifey, kids. I'm like, oh, let's see now. But I found out he was in the military too.
Okay.
So that's probably why I couldn't find him sometimes because he was, whatever he was doing. And I called his wife first.
Okay. How did that go?
Well, cool.
Yeah.
And I even said, I said, you know what? I ain't gonna bother. And she said, listen, call him.
Yeah.
Because I think they separated, whatever. She said, call him. This is what you've been wanting, right?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. She will call him.
Yeah.
And I think I called a couple times, and I finally called one day. This was gonna be my last call too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him more. And he picked up the phone.
Yeah.
And I told him what I was, and I said, just give me a few minutes to talk. And I talked to him, and when I said my mother's name, he said, "Your mom name Bunty?" Now, he said, "Man, your mom just disappeared," which is, that's a whole other story too. So we ended up disconnecting, man. Found out I had two brothers, man, and I got a chance to go out and meet him and
Wow.
meet my brothers. And this
This
is how crazy this was. The first time he sent me a picture, I put my picture and a picture I had just like recently took, a picture that he just retook. We standing just like the weight, and this was even crazier. My girl was like, "Do you know I work with him?
Huh?
We work for the same company." I'm like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, we just got these shirts for Christmas." I'm like that. She said, "We just got these shirts in the mail." And he just haven't had that shirt on swimming. And how about they've been working in the same?
That's crazy. That's
they've
crazy.
been at conferences together.
No,
yeah,
man.
It's crazy,
man.
I got to go down and meet my brother, man. My youngest brother was an MMA fighter. He's in college, And I never forget now when we was all sitting at the table eating and stuff. Like he looked at me and my dad. He like, "Man, y'all look just like." I was like, "Dang." Well, I felt good, man, but it ain't been the best situation. I think it's hard to wake up one day and you got a 40-something-year-old son.
Yeah.
Like you don't just fall in love with it every day,
right?
Especially if you didn't know much about the situation.
Yeah. I just found out I had a brother that's 3 years older than me, and he lived right around the corner.
Wow.
Ancestry.com, but this ain't my story. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody don't look at things different. I love my father regardless.
Yeah.
And the point I was getting to, regardless of what, I'm talking to kids. So if my dad would call me right now and say something, man, I honor my dad.
Yeah.
I honor my dad. If my dad would say something right now, I still will be obedient.
Yeah.
Right. Me and my mom could be, in disagreement about a lot of things, but my mom called me, I'm still going to honor my mom.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to encourage young people, man, about regardless of the disagreements. You're going to have disagreements.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget to honor your mom and your dad.
Point blank.
I know I'm speaking it. I don't know the circumstance of everybody's situation.
Mm-hmm.
I just believe what the Bible says when it says honor thy mother and thy father, so that days may be long. That's one scripture. That's one few scriptures. I hold it in my heart because I'm just like, man, honor, man. That's powerful, man.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage moms, like, keep loving, keep praying, keep pouring positive seeds. Have some boundaries. Stay in your kids' business.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
go through their phone
if you have to. You stay in my house, I'll take the doors off. Hey,
I've seen that happen too.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of it.
Yeah.
But I have seen times when kids have gotten so out of control that I had to tell parents, you just gotta lift your hands.
Yeah.
Because we're living in a time now where we've seen more kids now kill their parents or fight their parents.
Yeah.
I seen the article. I seen the one day dude shooting him, and they got a shootout outside the house. It's crazy, man. Like, I seen guys with kids killing their sisters for Wi-Fi codes.
Yeah.
Stuff
it's
like
wild.
that. So, yeah, like, I've seen kids buck up, you know what I'm saying, like that. Man, I'm just, all right, bro, listen. We have to use common sense.
Yeah.
But the problem is you can't start trying to raise a child when they become teenagers. You have to raise a child
when you're a
start
child.
learning how to understand.
Yeah.
You can't write a book on how to raise a child, but you are required to give them the best information that you can give them.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't just a mom. Like, I want to encourage fathers, man, to step in and do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fathers call me strong fathers, gangsters.
Yeah. Trying to figure it out.
Right? Trying to figure it out. So, to all the fathers and moms that are giving 100%, man, salute to y'all, man. We have kids who are in middle class status, rich status, and still going through problems, still going through troubles, still going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So don't ever feel like just because you're in a low income community, man, that you're out the only community that happens. This happening everywhere. The fentanyl epidemic is real. The drug epidemic is real. And so I want to leave y'all with that too, man. Like, I want to encourage, first of all, if any kids hearing this, man, like, value who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Love who you are as a person. And if you value and love yourself, you're not going to put yourself in harm's way. You're not going to put yourself in a situation, man, that disrupt and destroy your life. I want to encourage y'all. Stay your ass out of prison.
That's the name of this page, bro. And this is the first time you use this.
Yeah.
This is the name of this page.
I want to be serious about when I say that, man, because, man, prison is just not a place for people to be at right now, man. That place is horrific, man. Like I'm telling you, man, it's, and I'm going to say it culturally.
Yeah.
If you white right now, you don't need to be going to prison.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, you don't need to be going to prison. You thought it was bad back in the day. This is horrible now for you.
Yeah.
You have no rights in there. You know, because affiliation is serious in there. It is serious in prison right now. It's very dangerous. And so our job as freedom is a choice, and my job as a mentor, my job in ministry, my job is to encourage you, man. First of all, find your life. Get your life right with Christ. Get your life right with God. Change who you are as a person. Man, stay out of the streets. Make the best decision you can make in your life. You're going to make bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Get back up, shake it off, and keep pushing forward. If you make some bad decisions, you make it through, man, come back out as a different person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Try not to stop trying to burn all your bridges. Stop burning all your bridges. Pick different friends to hang with.
Mm-hmm.
When we be trying to say it's okay to be square, man, just be original. Be who you are. You don't have to be like everybody else, man. Because let me tell you something. You affiliate yourself with certain things. Some of y'all gonna always be foot soldiers. You're always gonna be crash out down.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the ones that get the life sentence, the 2 life sentences, 3 life sentences, the life without parole. You're gonna be the one getting your head blown off. The people gotta get GoFundMe, and then they can't even get up all the money for the GoFundMe to bury you. They gotta cremate you, or they don't know what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta think about these things, man. This world is beautiful, man, and the world can continue to be beautiful if you get out here and you live according to what being a beautiful world is.
How do people get in contact with? How do they get freedom as a choice in their life?
There's several things. I hold a couple different hats. Omar, I'm motivated speaker to also. Omar motivates. You can become speaking at your school, juvenile prison.
Is there a website, a number? Or
so it's free. So you can reach me at 470-257-0966.
Say that again. What's the number?
470-257-0966. Don't answer. Make sure you leave a message or a text. I also have freedomisachoice.org.
I'm gonna put that number in the chat too.
Yeah. So
you said what's the number?
470-257-0966.
0966. That number is in the chat.
Yeah. So you can reach out to me. I also have Transforming Lives Coaching and Consulting. I'm a consultant. I'm also a Justice Involved Life Coach through Morehouse. So I'm a life coach with 2 or 3. I got 3 different life coach certifications. I have an anger management certification. I have a grief certification, grief counseling certification. Everybody know I'm a credible messenger. I have a mentoring program. If you just want to sponsor or donate, man, just to be able to give back, you can reach out to me on that number. You can, and I'll give you directions on that. But if any way that you can feel like that you can help with resources or anything, man, listen, you're looking at the person that needs the help. Everybody that that's been in the Metro Atlanta that know about me, know where my heart is at, know what I do from day to day. I also have a book that I encourage. It's called Omar Howard Story.
Where can we get that book from?
You can go to Amazon.com.
Hold up, just a little bit higher, brother.
Amazon.com. Right. It was also stamped by y'all former governor, Nathan Deal. Let's tell you that he read it and he was inspired by it, right? So for those
I didn't even know that was on there.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm writing a movie script for it right now, so I'm working on some things with that. I got a couple curriculums about to come out that I'm looking to continue to build with that. And I'm just, I'm grateful at the end of the day where God has brought me at. And I encourage y'all to keep me in your prayers, keep my organization in your prayers. The brothers and sisters I work from day to day, man, to try to make a difference and have an impact. I pray that all our hearts be right in what we do. I want to encourage any organization that's out there doing this work, man, that in this line of work, be prepared to be exhausted. This is very exhausting, very painful work, but if I can encourage y'all, if I had to preach a sermon today, I want to encourage y'all by having a sense of passion, right? Passion also means suffering.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to suffer, man, sometime in what we do. In what we do, you know, in this field, man, you're going to suffer. But that suffering is passion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to encourage y'all with that, man. This fight is not getting any easier, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep punching. We got to keep loving. We got to keep trusting God with all that we got. And if I can be an assistant or help, you know where to reach me, 470-257-0966. Also, you can email me at hello@freedomisachoice.org.
Say that one more time.
hello@freedomisachoice.org. It's
Yes,
freedomisachoice.org. hello@freedomisachoice.org. Dr. Omar, life coach, Justice of All Life coach, Omar Howard. The Omar Motivate, Freedom is a Choice, Transforming Lives Coaching and Consulting. I look forward to speaking at your school or your program real soon.
That's what's up. I want to thank you for coming out, bro. I know I've been bothering you about it for some years now. You finally got in place. This is the first of many. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all in the chat, bro. Y'all stuck in there. The numbers went up. The numbers then y'all. I appreciate y'all because without y'all, I think I'm gonna pay my first bill with some of this YouTube money this month. It's coming in, but it's because y'all get in that chat, bro. I know I got some chain gang buddies in there too, man. But at the end of the day, man, understand that the name of this page is Stay Out of Prison. So what I'm gonna be hitting you with is people that's in the community that's getting the work done, that has gone through some things. These people got scars. So I ain't just getting no random people. These people I done seen in the trenches, man, and who I done passed Gatorade to, and I know what's going on in real life, man. I thank you. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Get back in the comment section. Let me know what you want to hear and what we need to be doing next. That thing right is there, boy.